Oh, okay.
The defensive one.
Hey, ladies.
So,
What up?
Not much, man.
I see you're going off in chat there, huh?
Yep. Sorry,
Likely.
Sorry, I wasn't
Being a
able to talk
contestant in a
till
song
now.
would be that sounds like quite pathetic.
I didn't want people to be hearing slurping going on from Rich's mom on my desk, so I figured I'd let that end first. Nothing, Rich? You got nothing?
That was hard to hear, bro. I had to turn up the mic. And
Yeah, so you're having trouble hearing me?
yeah, I did until I turned up the volume. Something about my mom.
Yeah, your mom. It's your mom.
Okay, good.
She is delicious. Anyone ever had homemade caramel here?
Can't say
I probably have and just don't remember.
Somebody gave us homemade caramel for Christmas. I'm gonna try it. Look good.
I try to stay away from stuff like that. It hurts my teeth.
Yeah, it could really pull out a feeling if you have any.
Interesting.
I don't have any, but it'll definitely give me the need to have some.
All right.
Alright. Let me update you guys a little bit about what's going on in the placements. Are you guys ready for some news?
Are you ready?
Drum roll, please.
Shut up, Graham.
Oh, that caramel is very sticky in my mouth.
Totally.
Okay. Here we go. Wow, that's hard to chew this. Okay, that was a mistake.
Getting your jaw workout. Hey, come on, man. Come on.
I haven't worked on my jaw this hard since I sucked your mom's dick.
Oh.
What?
Oh. Why the hell would you even want? Yo, you just dissed yourself, bro.
Damn.
Like, oh, hell no.
I'm disappointed.
He went strategy.
I'm disappointed.
He went strategy on that, man. Oh.
I can't
And he's
think.
usually so good.
My mouth is
He's usually so
Yeah.
good with the mom jokes.
Oh.
That's a little sus, bro.
Yeah.
Point is,
Yeah.
Rich's mom has a dick. You missed it.
Make
Bro,
better
you could've-
decisions,
You
bro.
could have said the mom's
Anything.
Why?
Anything.
Like,
Yo, it got real.
Anyways.
okay, so back to the placement news.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways. Who missed the point? No. Okay, so everyone has been voted on by the leadership team. And we're calling these your preliminary placement ratings. So we voted on which tier you belong in. I would say out of everyone, we have 45 people who've applied so far. Out of all 45 people who've applied, I would say that the vast majority of people have been voted on the same way by everyone across the board.
Yeah.
Would you guys agree to that?
There's only a couple that are like their averages are.
Yeah,
like
so essentially it's
0.8
like
or whatever.
everyone has been voted on in the same tier by all the leadership team except for, you know, the few times where Rich was wrong about something. Would you agree with that, Pistol?
Basically.
Whatever. You agree with me on hopeful.
Rogue?
Who did?
I joined the buy squad. No, I definitely did not join the buy squad. That definitely did not happen. You guys, get out of here. Okay, so everyone's preliminary placements have been done, except for a couple people who only played like 1 or 2 games. Not totally done yet, but for the most part, everyone has been placed somewhere, and then we will. So from here on out, what is today? Thursday? 2 more days left. Essentially is what you guys have to prove to prove, you know, that you belong in a higher or lower tier.
We need a vote on that last guy there. On Omen main.
So...
Yeah. Well, I mean, automatically that puts him at 3, I would say, until he plays. That's kind of what I'm thinking, at least. That we do on some of the people we haven't really seen.
It looks like somebody fixed this thing.
Like, yeah, I did.
Oh, look at you doing work.
I mean, you told me to do it.
I did tell you to do it. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you guys where you're placing so far.
We're not, or we are?
Do what?
We're not, or we are?
No, we're not. Yeah, Saturday we're going to be releasing the placements, the tier that everyone placed into.
Yeah, I was just thinking that we were going to give them a preliminary and then give them a chance to try and improve their score the next couple days.
You want to give a preliminary?
I mean, we could, it wouldn't hurt.
What do you think, Pistol?
That way they know where they're at. And then they can try hard.
You know, there's a lot of people you gotta give. Like, are you doing it in private or what?
I could literally just copy and paste and post it. Or I could take a screenshot of that portion of the spreadsheet and post it.
If you do it at the end of the stream. Like,
well, it'll all change by the end of stream though, so.
That's possible. But either way, it'll still be at the end. Like at the...
We'll probably just skip on doing it all together, I think, for now.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Either way.
Point is it's time to step up your game. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little cheat sheet now. We've really just been letting you guys play so far, right? So now we're going to step up the game to a whole nother level. I'm going to give you guys some more info and some tips and tricks on what I'm looking for to raise your score. How many people we have who are average of 3? Can I use the thing at the top, Rich, or is that going to mess it up again?
If you only do it for that one row, you should be fine. You can always click undo if it does mess it up.
Okay,
just nobody do anything. Only him. Who didn't vote?
A couple of people on a couple of different people.
Yeah, there's a few people I didn't vote on.
Oh, that was you.
I just haven't seen everyone.
Just don't do anything.
Okay, so I think
you just got rid of 2 of the games.
No, I'm just... Yeah,
he's just filtering by 3s to see how many people are in 3, how many people are in 2, and stuff like that. That's why I was saying don't like move your cursors and stuff like that yet.
26 people.
I do have a serious question.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing that a few of these people are... I haven't seen too many games under their main roles.
You don't have to vote for them if you haven't seen enough to be convinced one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be adjusting based on
the reason why I have voted on everyone is because I have a very good memory with these things, and so even if it was just one game, I remember distinctly their performance in that one game. So, and I've been here more than everyone else. So, okay, so here's the deal, guys. Here's what I want you guys to take away going into the last 2 nights of placements, okay? The placements, number 1, don't matter that much, okay? Whether you're placed in 1, 2, 3, doesn't make that much of a difference. It's not about the placements, although obviously everyone wants to be placed higher. I understand that. It's about, here's what the placements mean and what you guys can do differently. The placements are about 2 things. Number 1, the number 1 factor is, okay, I'll make it real simple. The placements are about the amount of coaching that you're going to require. Does that make sense? And I'll tell you how that breaks down. Number one, tier 1 is people who I don't really need to coach on their gameplay as a whole. I don't need to coach them playing their position. I coach them on strategies and about teamwork and about communication and about being better with rotation. So I'm very, very little coaching. And I trust these people to be able to coach people underneath them. Okay, so tier 1 is like the top dog. From what I've seen so far, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. At most, there's going to be probably 3 or 4 people in tier 1, and I'm one of them. So tier 1 is going to be barely anyone. Here's part of the issue. Okay, is if I don't think you're good enough at all these aspects of the game to teach people in your role in tier 2 and tier 3 and coach them, then you're not going to be in tier 1. That's part of the game. Secondly, it's about how much work I have to put into you, and that includes teamwork. So it's a combination of your personal skill at the game, your personal skill at your role, and how much solo queue bullcrap I have to pull out of you and put the correct team-based things into you. So it's not, so like to Rogue's point, it's not just about role, it's about how much of the solo queue stuff I have to pull out and how much of the good, intelligent, strategic gameplay teamwork I have to put in. So it's twofold. It's not just personal skill, it's also that portion of it, and those things are important and those things are time consuming. So that's kind of those are the determining factors. So it isn't solely based on skill. I'll tell you right now, there's some pretty skilled players who are going to end up in tier 3 because they're so heavily solo queue focused that it is that portion of it is going to be time consuming. And I hope that they have more sense than to be like, oh, I'm tier 3, I'm out, I'm not going to do this. I hope they understand the reality of it and are willing to work their way up to tier 1 and over time. I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but that's that's the reality. Yeah, but hey, you know what, Rogue? To be honest with you, people who are I'm tier 3, I'm gone, and that, and people who do that are not people that I want to coach anyways. That's a really uncoachable attitude. Because tier 3 doesn't mean you're bad at the game. It doesn't mean you can't be great. It means you're not. You're going to require more work than the average person. Because at the end of the day, people are going to, yeah, you're right. People from tier 3 are going to look up and go, I'm better than somebody in tier 2. But that person in tier 2 doesn't require nearly as much work because they are a much smarter team player. I hope that makes sense to everyone. I'm trying to be really clear about some of these things.
Yeah, and also the whole point is that we got to make sure that these tier systems are actually, you know, hard to get into. Not that many people have placed in the tier 2 as to how many people have actually signed up and played.
What's up, Jason? Yeah, long time, man. You know, and here's the other. Yeah, that's exactly right. Lord Grimm has it on a T. If you're tier 3, you're gonna learn a lot. That's actually the perfect way to look at it, because I'm telling you, if you're tier 3 and you think you're a bomb player, then I'm telling you for a fact that you are going to be the ones who can grow the fastest, because your main issue is you are stuck in a solo queue mindset. You need to learn the team stuff. That stuff is a lot easier to teach than personal skill and how to play characters correctly and stuff like that. It's a big difference. It's all about time commitment. The tiers aren't about skill level. They're about time commitment. Tier 1 people are minimal time, and they're actually going to be reducing my time by being able to coach those underneath them. So I'll give you guys a little hint. There's support who's in voice right now who's tier 1. It's not rich. I know you were all thinking that. So Pistol, I trust Pistol to teach all the supports in tier 2 and tier 1 how to play support, and I trust Pistol to be able to teach some of the things that I want to pass along about teamwork, rotations, objective focusing, because he's been playing with me for long enough, and I know that he knows what I want and what I like to do, and I know that he knows how to play support to a level This is how I said it to somebody the other day, Pistol. I said, if I sit down with Pistol and we discuss the game and we discuss support for an hour, I'll probably be able to teach Pistol some things about playing the game and playing support, and he'll be able to teach me some things about playing support. And that is the people who are going to end up in tier 1. Because I'm not a support expert. I mean, I know enough about the game to be able to teach all the 5 positions, but certainly somebody who's a main at a position is going to end up with more knowledge than me from sheer experience, right? That's just factual. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you know who Jane is? He's an Overwatch coach. Anyways, I think your commentary is with similar game knowledge. Good. I'm glad to hear, Michael. Anyways, yeah. So I gave you guys the placement of one person in the entire group. Pistol's gonna be in tier 1.
Oh, I got Lester from GTA. Dang.
So Rogue, as of right now, the only other tier 1 player who's guaranteed to get tier 1 is Pistol. I don't have any other tier 1 people who are guaranteed right now. I really have one person I'm thinking about. That's tier 1 material, and then there's 2 people who, or there's 1 or 2 other people who are close, but will likely end up in tier 2 because of the amount of work it'll take. I hope that gives you. Honestly, tier 1 is not necessarily something to be shooting for right now, unless you think that you are, unless you really think that you're ready to go pro quality player who needs to learn very little, then I think you probably should want to be in tier 2 or tier 3, to be honest. Okay. You guys want to play the first game? I hope that gave you guys a little insight as to what's going on. I want to give you guys, so to all that point, the 2 things I want you guys to focus on in these last 2 days. If you want to try to up your tier, or you want to try to prove something to the leadership staff about where you belong and about who you are as a player, the things I don't want you to focus on, I want you to stop chasing kills. I want you to start playing with a new team. I want you to start communicating. I want you to start working together. I want you to start focusing objectives. I want you to start rotating intelligently. I want you to be... This is something I really want everyone to think about over the next 2 days. I don't care if you feed. I don't care if you play like garbage. I want you guys to think about this. Every decision you make in game, whether it's rotating, pushing outside of your tower, going to check on jungle objectives, to everything that you do with a purpose. I want you guys to be able to answer that question when you decide to do something in whatever capacity you're playing the game in. If you're playing support and you're roaming from top to bot or from top to mid, if you can't answer the question, what is the purpose for this exact decision I'm making right now, it's probably not a good decision. You guys need to have an understanding of why you're doing every single thing that you're doing. Does that make sense? Pistol, does that make sense? Am I being clear?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I feel like that happens so much when I'm like, why did you do that? And someone's like, I don't know. Well, then why are you doing it? Don't do things without purpose. All right, everyone ready to go? Let's play some games.
Yep. I'll move down.
Twitch chat's open. Yeah, what's up, Drew? Sorry, I was looking at Discord. I'm trying to get the Scrims stuff set up. Oh, Rich is side laning again. This ought to be fun. I'm always game for a solid laugh. Wait, what? Dang. I could be mean sometimes. I love you, Rich. No response. Just like a girl who just got scorned. We'll see about that. All right, let's see who we got. Richie boy. All right, we got Silent. Where's Silent, my dude? Silent. There he is. Silent's got his profile pic, of course, to make it difficult for me to find people. Flame. Lude Love is not in yet. Lude Love looks like she doesn't want to play, or he doesn't, whatever the crap that person is. Jagoy's on team 2. Nettie, also not in game. Yeah, yes. Nettie on team 2. Mateo Casso, team 2. Alpha, team 2. And Edible Parrot, team 2. We are missing Kuko, who's, oh, there's Kuko. Kuko's on. And we're missing Lude Love. So, there we go. Lude Love's in now. We are good to go. Wait, we lost somebody. Silent.
Who's our appointed stream mod?
Stream mod? We have, well, all the leadership team and Polly and Thirsty and Silent.
So like, more or less. So, well, I know we all can do it. I just didn't know if we had someone appointed. So like, when someone asks the question.
Yeah, that's Polly and Silent.
Okay.
If they're not doing the job, you kick them in high gear. Yeah,
I
sure.
kick faces.
What?
I said I don't kick gears. I kick faces.
Kick them all. Kick everything. Okay.
All right.
Let's go, boys. We go talk to the teams.
Every time I unmute my mic, it automatically kicks me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just this server that does that.
Can we figure out why that happens? Anyone want to research that?
Apparently it's been happening.
Well, it's their mics are like Silence and his specifically does that.
It doesn't happen to everyone, so I don't know what it's going on.
No, it's only those two.
No, it's more than that, but it doesn't happen to everyone. All right, boys
All right, well,
and
I'm gonna use
girls,
the restroom.
we got team 1, Silent Support, Kukul, side lane, Rich, side lane, Lude Love, mid lane, and Flame Jungle. The lobby ID is 7929. You guys got 2 minutes to think of a team idea of what you want to do in your pick and ban. We'll see you then. Team 2, welcome.
What's up, E-Team?
What's going on, guys? All right, I got Jagoy, support, Nettie and Mateo side lane, Alpha mid, and Edible Parrot is going to be in. Edible Parrot's going to be in jungle, and then the lobby ID is 7929. And you guys got 2 minutes to think up a team composition or a plan for the pick and ban. Okay. All right, folks. Teams are thinking up their stuff. Drew, I don't know how to do this exclamation point stuff on the Twitch side. I know it's something. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, you're here. Well, I see 5 on Twitch, and I see we have 50 on YouTube. What do you think? Rogue wants to come into voice. What do you think, Pistol?
I should let him. Yeah, we can do the first one. I want to see how good his knowledge is.
His what?
Let's have him comment. Let's see how good his knowledge is. Let's have him comment.
Let's test his knowledge. Let's test his knowledge. All right, Rogue, we're testing your knowledge.
Oh shit!
For 5 tier 1 points. Just kidding. How funny would that be if we had like a freaking like a Jeopardy style thing ready to go for 400?
That'd be real talk. That'd be dope. You should do something like that just for shits and giggles.
We could do that one stream. We'd have to really set it up. The leadership team would have to like have a whole like board of trivia of AoV trivia set up and then like do it.
Yeah, man. Just have everybody who's available, anybody who can work on it, and then just yeah.
Okay,
it's a good way to test their knowledge.
I'll give you one. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night. Oh god, that would take some time to set up though.
Yeah. Let's not rush it. Like, let's give some time to set it up and do it.
You know what we need to do? We need to do it. We need to do it for a specific purpose. So I wonder if we can't do here. Maybe we do like a trivia. We'll do like different categories. hero knowledge. We will ask people like, give me the exact details of Violet's ultimate. And it'll be like, yeah, she shoots a shot isn't enough. Like, what are the exact details of that ultimate? What's the AD scaling? What's the cooldown? Because really, that's stuff everyone should know, to be honest. Because if you see Violet ult, do you know how long it's going to take her to get her ult back? Or if you see Violet roll, do you know how long it's before Violet can roll again? Because that means a lot. If you're playing support, pistol, you know. If you're Grack, Violet, she's gonna juke your hooks with her roll. You should have a pretty good idea. Well, yeah, you can wait on that, but you should still have a pretty good idea of how long she has. Let's say you see her roll, but you're not in position to roll, and you're trying to get in position. Well, you got to know how long you have to get in position and throw it out before she can roll again.
It's roughly 3 seconds.
Those things are really important. I think people don't fully know that stuff the way they should. All right, let's go talk to the teams. I'm gonna go talk to the teams and see what they're doing.
Like,
hey guys.
Jinnar.
Hey.
All right, Team Jamaica. What's your guys' team? What's your guys' idea for the pick and ban?
We wanted a double dive comp with Malak Crash.
Oh no! Don't.
No details.
Don't say nothing, bro.
They can hear you on stream. Just kind of give me a brief overview of what what kind of heroes you're looking to ban, and what your comp ideas are.
Oh, we're definitely banning out Ryoma. That's a definite, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
The other two we're gonna.
So that's a chosen ban based on other people's skill set. I will assume. Because Ryoma isn't really a guy who stops a dive comp.
Well, he's a early game, and so what we're looking for is a mid to late game. We want to make sure that we pick against the heroes that are good against us, and also make sure that we can survive mid to late game, or have an easier time dealing with mid to late game.
Okay, boys, good luck.
All right.
Mr. Jannar, but
hey team.
All
right, no details. I want you guys to tell me what your strategy is going into pick and ban for bans, and for what kind of team comp you're trying to achieve.
We're trying to assemble a team comp around Telenas to give a feel in late game.
Okay.
We want overall late game comp.
Who are you? Well, don't tell me who you're going to be banning, and don't tell me any more heroes you're going to be buying or trying to get. But tell me what kind of heroes you might be considering banning, and in order to achieve that strategy.
To cheat, I personally think we can ban Malak.
No. Don't tell me heroes.
Who? Oh.
Just what kind of heroes are going to pose a threat to your late game team comp concept you have.
People that backline really well.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good enough. Thank you, guys. Now, before we continue, I want to give you guys a look. First of all, there's two things why I said what I said when I was in those games. I don't know if you guys in here heard me, but like, they told me too much information about who they were thinking about picking, and I'll tell you why that's a bad thing. First of all, they can hear you on stream, so that's just stupid anyways. But secondly, if you're thinking that directly, for example, Team 1 told me they were thinking about getting a Malik Crushed comp at a double dive comp, right? And I said,
really
what?
I'm just saying it's really bad to just say out loud.
Well, it's bad to say it loud, but here's the actual bad part, right? Like, it's one thing because they're going to hear you and they'll probably ban your heroes now, but the really bad part about it is, what if Crush or Malik gets freaking banned? You can't have a concept that only allows for one option, because what happens when that option goes is you go into a full panic mode trying to figure out how to come up with a whole new scheme. Your scheme should have a multitude of options at each position that can effectively play out that composition concept that you have. So I'm just trying to give this as a lesson to everyone when you're picking team comps, because I'm trying to teach you more about it, because the team comp picking has been one of the worst things about these placement matches. You can't have one option. Like in Team 2 goes, we're going to be building late game around Telenas. Well, what if Telenas gets banned or picked by the other team? Your entire concept is effed, and you're left scrambling with less than 30 seconds to pick heroes for every person. Don't build your game around one person. Build your game around, you should have at least 3 options at every role that fill the need that you have for that potential team comp. That's all I want to say about it, because I want you guys to do better in your picks and bans. That's super important that you guys start focusing on that stuff. All right, let's start this game up.
Great advice.
Thank you. Let's see the Twitch side.
How many do you have on Twitch side?
4 right now. Dude, Twitch is the craziest thing. I'll have nights where I average like 25 viewers throughout the night, and I'll have nights where I'm at like a 5. I don't understand it, to be honest. Maybe it's just who else is streaming at the same time. I don't know.
Well, I was on Twitch, I think, at first when I first started streaming. I think there's like a couple other people, and they're like what's his face that got banned from the Discord, and the other guy, like he sits in that chat. So.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. So yeah, there's nothing really else going on. I don't know. Let's see. We got Drew. You know what? No one's really executed the pick ban phase very well at all, and maybe one time out of the entire week. And he said he's given us some hero mastery, skills mastery, item mastery, mechanics, team flicks. He's talking about other categories for the trivia game. Possible categories: the ban phase and the pick phase. Yeah, that makes sense.
I would say the ban phase has been decent, but the pick phase has been horrible for most of them.
You know how I know that people aren't going to understand, are going to suck dick at the trivia game? Because when I talk about builds with people and they're throwing random items out there, I can tell they don't understand the way that skills work on people, because they're just like guessing items that literally make 0 sense. Like when we were talking earlier about going full AD pen Zuka, when Zuka's entire kit of damage is built around his auto attacks, that doesn't make any sense. It would be as bad as building all AD pen on Wukong or on Crickneck, and not building any crit whatsoever. The math is there to support it, I promise you. Even just Clave Sancti on one of those, the auto attack damage increase from Clave Sancti alone is worth more than AD pen is.
Oh, I haven't. That's funny. I've never actually even tried crit on Crick.
Yeah, man. Well, crit, I'll give you that. Crit is probably in the middle, because his damage is probably half autos, half abilities. Maybe even maybe even more ability based, actually.
Yeah, because the way I was thinking about it, I was like, I always just like I ship my damage, my abilities out real quick, and then I get the fuck out.
Yeah, you're right.
Most of the time.
Crickneck is more like Murad, where it's almost all ability based damage. Okay, so let's take a look at the dive. Okay, so Team Blue was the one who said they wanted to do a double dive comp. Now, Crash got banned. Malek went through, but Zephys went through. So they do technically have a double dive comp still, and they have Minna to also be able to dive. Now, I don't like the other 2 picks in a dive comp. I don't like Liliana in a dive comp. I've said that a bunch of times. She doesn't fit a dive comp. I know she has dashes and she has some like long range AoE abilities, but
I don't like Omen either.
Do what? Oh, Omen's a split pusher, and if they're gonna dive, if they're gonna push towers with 4 people, and they're gonna split push, that's fine. But I think I would have probably taken a marksman with this comp. Marksmen are pretty good, because ideally what you have is a marksman in the back of a dive comp shooting the towers while everyone's diving, so the towers don't do that much damage, you know, overall. Ideally, you knock the tower down as fast as possible, and then you focus on the enemies.
I would have had Rich on Malak, and then just had a marksman with him, since he's going lane anyway.
Yeah, Fish, you're right. The passive gives him a huge auto attack boost, but I think it's the majority, because Crick is so squishy. The majority of his damage is going to come from abilities, and then 1 auto attack. I think is really all you get off when you're doing a basic Crickneck combo. Because if you stay long enough, if you stay in for 2, you're already putting yourself at great danger to die, because Crick is that. I think Crick is the squishiest hero in the game.
If I'm being completely honest, a lot of the time, I don't even feel like he's really that squishy. Like, I mean, obviously he's squishy, but I would say in comparison to like I don't know, Valheim or Telenos or something like that. They're pretty stupid compared to him.
I feel like, well, yes and no. He's got to be in the thick of things more, so he's more exposed.
Yeah, that's true. I just noticed that a lot of the time, like when I'm in with him, I get a shitload of regen, so I'm able to stay in a decent-ish amount. Or I can poke. I can like use my ult and then wait for the cooldown and go back in, and I get a decent amount of regen.
Dude, Fish, if you do a combo like that against a team of 5 people with experience, that Cricknack will be dead before he gets halfway through that thing.
Yep.
That's a long combo for Cricknack, who any crowd control and he's dead meat.
Yeah, like if Cricknack were playing against Team Blue right now, he would get destroyed in my opinion, like completely obliterated.
But Fish, you're talking about solo queue. Solo queue is a different thing. No one is working together to crowd control and kill Crickback in solo queue. There's no communication. So Red's team count, Red did actually build a fairly decent late game team count. At the least you have Crixie, Wukong, and Talanas are all strong late game. Although I don't know who Wukong's gonna kill, to be honest. I wonder if he's gonna adjust that.
Yeah, both comps are kind of weird. Going up against each other, specifically against like themselves, are weird.
No, I don't doubt the ability to do those combos and to do that stuff, Fish, in a solo queue setting. In a team setting, it's not going to work, though, for the most part. That's why you never see Cricknack getting played at the pro level, even though he's got such incredible burst damage.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, that game I played in the scrims was so fast. That game ended so quick.
Yeah, but no teamwork, no communication. Just because people are on voice doesn't mean they're communicating. Alright, let's turn this game up. That's where Cricknack falls short for me, is in team settings. Nice job, that was a really patient engage by Flame. Flame tends to blow his load quickly, so for him to wait like that for them to get to the part where they needed to be, that was actually pretty solid. It would have been too long if they wouldn't have gotten anything out of it, but getting 2 kills out of it and now more than likely a pretty solid, easy dragon will be worthwhile. Although they need to really.
Yeah, Flame doesn't have punish. Okay, it's gonna reset.
They didn't realize that they thought they had the reset, but they didn't. Yeah, no, it's cool, Fish. Yeah, well, because that's what the point of the scrims and the placements and tier system is for people to learn how to play in a team environment, and that's where Cricknack is always going to be an issue for me. Because in a team environment, Cricknack's going to jump in, and a team who's like cognitive of, hey, the moment Crick jumps in, crowd control and kill, I mean, he will die instantly. Because the moment he ults it, he might kill a guy or two, but he will go down guaranteed, because those people are going to be on, they're going to be saving crowd control for him, and they're going to be freaking bursting him. They're going to save abilities. Cricknack's a threat enough to be that guy, but yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Demon. Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt Cricknack's solo queue quality. I mean, he's
really good solo queue.
Yep.
And Lulu's dead. Output, yep. Way overextended by himself with no vision.
And that's the danger behind most of the assassins, I think.
And now they're good.
That's why assassins don't get played as a whole very much, except for Murad and Nacroth, because they have really good escape. I would
free tower for blue.
I would, yeah, that's where Omen comes in handy. I would venture to say that in my personal opinion, Wukong is a much more capable assassin in a team count, because his ability to get in and out of situations is really solid, especially by an experienced player.
Run, Kuko, run.
He's not gonna get out.
Use your flicker. He's got a flicker. He's got a flicker. Gone.
There you go. Good job.
Well played.
Nice flicker.
Go back to base. Well played.
I wouldn't say Wukong's like that with most people, but you guys have seen me play Wukong plenty to see that. My ability to get in and out of anything is pretty doable for me.
Oh! Oh, they're doing so... Oh! Nice. Well played by Blue. With Liliana and Malok on bottom.
No more
Very
crit
nice.
talk, fish. I gotta pay attention to this game. I don't even know what's going on.
Malok ulted on her tower with Lily. Lily ulted, or Lily did the big bomb thing that she has. And Malok ulted just in time to get her knocked up.
Look at this right here. Look at this right here. This is concerning. Rich, okay, they've kind of corrected it, but they had left tower alone to kind of chase kills behind tower. They're an early game team comp. Towers have to die. Talanas will shred this team late game if they don't really start to end this game soon. It's 5 minutes and they've got 2 towers. They need to right now. They have to flip the game idea and to start be really aggressive.
Arm's gonna try to steal it, but it's not even worth because he's not gonna get it. There's just no way.
Why?
It's not even worth.
Quillen's fine. I think Quillen's actually a playable assassin in a team comp also because of his reset on his ultimate on a kill. He can ult out of anything, and that's a pretty freaking good quality to have.
Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. Quillen is stupid OP right now.
He's broken. He's not broke. He's not like unstoppable broken, but he does. What I keep saying to everyone is the burst quality that he has. He has the fastest. It's not even the amount of damage. It's the speed at which he does it. He can kill people without ever getting out. He can kill you without ever becoming visible from his ult. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's overpowered about him.
Rich could have got out. They're
gonna nice job on Team Blue for holding the patience and keeping Liliana alive. All right, guys. So we're sitting at the 6 minute and almost 30-second mark. Team Blue's up 11-4. They're up by 5,000 gold. They've lost 3 towers now, but remember, they're playing for late game. They have Talanas, who is the best late game hero in this entire group of 10. Wukong's a pretty good late game hero, but Wukong doesn't have a reliable target to attack. So I'm hoping to see that Edible Parrot can adjust the Wukong build to include a lot more armor pierce than normally, because otherwise he has no one to burst down. Liliana even is hard to burst down because she can ult and get out of his abilities and his auto attack. So, and then Team Blue really needs to focus on ending game as fast as possible because, and this is part of the problem here. They're getting in a lot of scrimmages. They're getting in a lot of scrimmages right now, and I wish they would be focused more on pushing out all the lanes. I know kills are fun, but if this game doesn't end by the 12-minute mark, I'm pretty sure Red will win. Unless it's like 0 inhib towers left.
I think Team Blue wins.
Well, I'm hoping so, but because they've got this early lead, but that's the thing that we've been having problems with, is teams are showing themselves to be incapable of ending games when they're ahead, and that's a really... people underestimate how hard that actually is, and Team Red's team just abandoned him. Wukong was over there with 3 dudes with 1 shot left to die, and they just walked away. I would have stayed engaged in that, to be honest.
You could have wiped.
Liliana doesn't fall off late game, but she's not as strong as other mages late game. I mean, there's no question. I would rather get engaged on by a Liliana than a Crixie late game. Crixie gets a knock up and an ult, you're guaranteed dead.
Yep.
And I don't even like Crixie that much, but that's just a fact. Natalia, Jinnar, those people can literally melt you at the end of the game. Liliana doesn't have melting capacity. And when you're in a 5v5 setting and you got a 5v5 team fight, the melt capabilities is a game changer in those team fights. I would definitely call Liliana an early to mid game mage. I don't think it's a lack of the ultimate. I think it's the lack of high pressure burst damage. But one of the reasons why I say Wukong I don't think it's a bad late game hero is because even late game, a good Wukong can sneak in, kill 1 or 2 people backline, and then get out of dodge. That's not a lot of assassins are capable of doing that. Crick can do it, but against a good team, he'll get killed. This is a bad dive. You see how they're going in one at a time. I know it worked out, but they went in one at a time. They should have all three tanks should have engaged together, and that would have. I mean, the only reason that worked out for them is that the other team just stayed there under tower instead of backing up. Nice job by Mateo doing that. I mean, he's not gonna live through this, but he snuck himself a tower, which is pretty solid. That was a bad choice. I would have definitely not wasted my flicker there. I would have. There was no way he was getting out of that live.
Yep. Especially, yeah, with not having a tower there. Even with a tower there, he wasn't even close. Nice steal by Omen, keeping them from getting even more. Yep, nice.
The world lead now is up to 9,000, and this is the point where turtling becomes, yeah, tier 2 inhib towers is where turtling really becomes a thing.
Team Blue needs to leave bot lane. They're not going to be able to do anything. They need to start getting more objective focused, doing Dragon again, getting Slayer, stuff like that. In my opinion. Oman's getting some really nice split push value right here. Just
Demon,
oh
you're talking about Liliana's late game play in solo queue, which is a different thing. Solo queue is all about 1v1 potential.
Oh my god, they're going to let Omen finish. What?
Oh, totally oblivious.
Wow, dude.
Well, Crix is the last person alive, so...
He's not going to do anything. He's got it.
Yeah, that's good. Others.
Wow.
Omen's split pushing.
They just let him do it all game, too.
No, what was the big mistake for Team Blue there, though? I mean, for Team Red. They were being too aggressive. They got caught out in their top jungle, then they caught out in their bot jungle. Their late game team comps don't play that way.
I'm giving Flame MVP in my opinion. So that's my MVP for Team Blue.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Kuko, man. He just single-handedly won that game. Split pushing.
Split push. It's kind of hard to. Flame just had really overall, like they allowed him to split push. You know what I mean? But so did the enemy team. It's kind of a mixture of all of it. It was really. I wanted to say Kuko, but it was a toss-up. Flame did really just. Yeah. He did really good in my opinion. His kill participation was 76%. He had 30% fucking damage. Like, he was all over all of it.
I don't think side laners get enough credit when they do their job correctly, which was what he just did.
That's true. They both did. They all did pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It was a decent for them. Team Red, I would give probably the Wukong. Maybe he died 6 times. It's kind of hard. I don't know.
Let's go talk to the teams and see what they have to say.
I actually played a decent game on Malik.
Yo.
Hey, man.
Wait, Ethan, before you say anything, I missed 2 ults that game. I am so sorry.
We are allowed to miss abilities. If that was the criteria, then Rich would have been gone a long time ago.
Hey, shut up, bro. That's savage, man. Come on.
Anyways, okay, so real quick, tell me your guys' thoughts on the game.
Let's score it 1 to 10. I think it was like at least a 6, but there was definitely we took a little bit too long on the second half, like where we were gonna push towers and stuff like that. I think we could have been a little bit more aggressive.
We had a miscommunication. Yeah. Dived that tower and it was low when we cleared wave.
Oh yeah, the first mid tower. When I dove in and I think I dove in, I cleaved Wukong, shielded up, and then I started attacking tower thinking that you guys were going to be in, but they didn't see that it was down that far. Yeah, so
we kind of saw the wave there and we were like, well, let's just push the wave in.
Yeah.
At one point, I realized identified that he couldn't beat in 1v1 and he started over rotate. So I just called out that I was just gonna split the entire game.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a concern, like we shouldn't have even let Telonis come to bot. We were too focused and we let her slip by. So that's one critique, I think.
I'll give you guys a couple more.
Yeah.
Number one, the second to last team fight, you guys won in top jungle, and then you guys dove that mid tower. That was probably one of the most unorganized dives I've ever seen. You guys win in one at a time. Yeah. The end result was okay. Rushed it. The end result was okay, but that's not the point. The tower dive was terrible. You guys all go together or you don't go at all. A better team would have pulled back a little bit, and they would have freaking crowd controlled you under tower and killed you. So keep that in mind. And number two, early game, with the way that you guys were describing your game, early, mid game, and you guys had a dive comp, your goal was to end as fast as possible. I felt like you guys did a little bit too much playing early game, where you were chasing kills behind towers. Not the kill you guys got under tower, but the ones you chased behind the towers when you could have been knocking down the towers was a mistake. And
that one,
I think we were trying to flank them.
Yeah, it was bot.
Yeah, I mean,
I know the one you're talking about.
Now, it ended up fine because you ended up getting a kill getting the tower, but if you misplay that, or if the other team outplays you and you die, then you go from getting a guaranteed tower to potentially losing a tower.
So what do you think about that dragon, though? I mean, I think we pulled it the wrong way. The first dragon that we got, where we had to
you guys didn't hit it first.
Oh, okay.
That's why it followed the other team, because you guys weren't the first to attack it.
Oh, I thought they just got aggro on it.
Yeah, I thought that Alpha...
Stealing aggro is pretty difficult. And generally speaking, that thing attacks the right person for a while. You have to attack the dragon quite a few times. And if that's the case, if they did steal aggro, that was your guys' fault. You guys had 4 down there. You guys should have engaged them. And
well, that's what I was kind of
forced them to back off. You either... I mean, so if you had aggro at one point, it seemed like. So you guys should have pulled it instantly to the other side to kind of give you guys a better position. Or you guys should have... The weird thing, the part that I found really weird was you guys, none of you was between them and the dragon. You were all on the other side of the dragon, and you had 4 versus 2. You guys should have been in between the dragon and them, and then if they got too close, you should have just killed them and got back on the dragon.
Yeah.
All right, good game.
Well, I mean, we eventually did rotate back down to the dragon.
Yeah, but again,
it was just a little sloppy.
Keep in mind, though, when we're talking about playing pro level and playing in tournaments and stuff, these small mistakes, teams will make you pay hard for them, and you will lose because of them. So that's why we're talking about them. MVP for MVP for team 1 is going to be Kukul for me. It was a good game by Flame, good game by all of you guys, but Kukul did his job. Not enough side laners get credit when they split push so well. So
yeah, Kukul hard pushed his lane.
Yeah, he did.
He won us the game, basically.
Yep. Yeah. Good game, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, team 2?
What's up, E10?
So tell me what happened.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna take blame for that loss. I wasn't watching my lane, and I really fit Kukul.
So that was one issue. You didn't focus on it. I think Richter's just not a strong enough hero right now against most other side laners, to be honest. I know a lot of people are obsessed with Richter, but I find that most often than not, if there's an equal quality player on the other side, on like an Ari or a Omen or a Malik or something, that Richter's gonna probably lose those games. So I'm not sure he's a good pick in most situations, but I think the main problem that you guys had was, I can name you multiple times, and you'll see it on stream tomorrow, where you guys fought away from your towers and died. And remember, your game plan was late game. You guys had no business dying in top jungle or bot jungle or their bot jungle or in the middle of a lane when your game plan was late game. Late game means stay under tower, farm up, and get the game to 15 minutes with time left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your team comp was actually pretty decent. Crixie's a good late game hero. You had Talana's good late game hero, and then Wukong can even be a good late game hero. The Wukong pick was probably not the right choice, as you didn't have any squishies on the other team to kill. The only potential squishy you had was Liliana, and Liliana is really difficult for Wukong to kill because her ultimate can negate his ability to dash to her. So it's really, really bad. So I probably would have rather seen a different jungle, because didn't you get Wukong picked last?
Yeah.
You guys probably should have adjusted and picked somebody different. But the team comp wasn't bad, but the execution of getting the late game was. So keep that in mind.
Yep.
All right, guys, have a good one. All right, dudes.
Better Malik game than I had yesterday.
Yeah, well played.
Thanks, man. I took strategy's advice.
All right, boys. Good game. That was actually a really, as far as coaching goes, there were so many good coaching opportunities there. And the main mistake, I mean, we can say all kinds of small things like, oh, we let Kuko split push too much, blah, blah, blah. The main mistake was not sticking to the game plan. The game plan was late game. That means you freaking turtle it out. You don't go out and take risks because the risks that you take are late game when you're strong. You're weak early game. You play to your strengths. You play to late game. It's okay to lose a tower or two. It's okay to be down 5,000 gold to 10-minute mark because you know by the 15-minute mark it won't matter and you'll be good. It's really difficult to play late game because you have to be willing to appear like you're losing for a while. It's tough. It's tough. No, Sander.
Who are we talking about?
Boomstick is garbage. Don't listen to that. Boomstick is stupid. It's a dumb item. Yeah, Swagger, I'd agree with that.
The other guy's like saying the opposite of you in the chat.
Well, that's why I saw it, and people are obsessed with Boomstick, and I hate to tell you this, but numbers show you're wrong as balls about that. It has if it didn't have a 5-second cooldown, you'd be in a different story, but an ability that gives you 600 damage every 5 seconds is not something I'm interested in.
You see that, Rich?
Alright, dudes, let's get game 2 going. Why is Richter not a good pick? Why is Richter a good pick? What does Richter bring to a team? Simple question. What does Richter bring to a team?
A lot of these people, a lot of times are thinking of that solo queue mentality. You know what I mean?
Right.
Solo queue Richter actually is really good, but team play, Richter's actually probably not the greatest. He's okay.
Boomstick on Raz isn't good either, Markham. Especially on Raz, who has, because his 2 ability has a sub 2-second cooldown, and he gets into melee range. So you sub Boomstick out for an item like Apocalypse. Apocalypse has a 2-second cooldown and does 80% of your AP damage as opposed to 50%. So it's simple math. Would you rather have 80% every 2 seconds or 50% every 5 seconds? It's really not that difficult.
Yikes.
Alright, game 2.
I'm about to get booted.
Are you in game 2?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright. Probably then you will be okay.
I think I got stuck in side lane in every one of my matches too.
Yeah, you did. Alright, is everything filled out already?
I think so.
Junius has been putting in some work on that.
Okay, hopeful alpha pill. Oh, I see how it is. Y'all be stacked over there. Alright. Rogue, Polly. Polly's gonna be pissed about this team comp. I mean, to be honest, both teams are strong.
Paul is good. He can work with it.
Kuko playing first 2 games, huh? Junius in that team too. Subject 49 isn't not here. Okay. I can't see the chat right now while I'm filling teams up, so FYI.
Yeah. I don't necessarily expect you.
Well, I was talking to the Twitch and YouTube chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Joella. Netty's not in anymore, and Subject 49 isn't in anymore. Let's see.
What about that? We need to. There's a new guy.
We should probably fill some people in. I think we need to.
Because he hasn't played at all.
Yeah, let's get Kuko out.
Let's get Jake Brown, Omen main. He jungles and side lanes.
Okay, let's get Kuko out, and I'm gonna take out. Yeah, take Kuko out. And Netty.
And then.
So we'll put Jake Brown onto the Pistols team for jungle. Can you fix that on the spreadsheet, please? And then
yeah, I got it.
We'll put. We need a mid laner and a jungler for the other team. So we'll put Hugh on that team for mid, and we'll put.
What squad?
Lord Grim for jungle.
What squad did you want Jake on?
Team 1. Squad 1, and then
jungle.
Put Hugh at mid and jungle for subject. I want to make sure that, especially since it's the last 2 days, that everyone gets some chances.
Well, yeah, that's my thoughts as well. You wanted Hugh on squad 2 for jungle, or right in place of just like that.
Who left?
Let's see. Idaho's not on. We do.
Hey, I moved him because he's saying we can't play.
Who, Jake?
But, yeah.
Why is he here?
Damn.
He says he's eating, so he can't play.
Okay. I'll get some.
But is feet available?
I haven't seen Feet tonight yet.
Okay.
Let me message him.
Yeah, he might be sleeping. Oh, Hopeful's actually here today.
Alright, I'm going back to my group.
Alright. So we're gonna go Jolomani, so squad 1's good? Or actually no. Need jungle.
We need a jungle, so let's see. Get out of here, Drew. We had it set up, but we gotta make some changes. It's alright, it happens.
Is Utah here?
Kingfish. See if Kingfish wants to.
He's at work, he said. But we'll see.
Okay, Utah. Pride here. What's up, medic? Alright, well, I mean, we could try it. I wonder if Agent Alpha is here. I haven't seen him.
Is Ben listed as a jungle?
His secondary is jungle.
Ben Dover's?
Oh, bend over, support, and mid.
What about Grim?
Grim's on the other team already.
Damn.
What about...
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I put him in. I told you to switch that.
I was asking you. I was trying to...
Lord Grim and... No, Hugh's mid lane, and Lord Grim is jungle on that team.
Alright, I'll switch it.
What about... Juno? Does Juno jungle? Jake Brown's done eating. Let's put him in.
Alright, cool. He's still in there. He's
Alright,
open.
pistol, we're good.
Alright.
All right, good to go. Good to go.
Lord Grim. What was he again?
It'll be easier in the future because what we'll do, guys, is we'll have a sign up sheet for all the scrim nights. And people will sign up in advance and be ready to go when time comes based on their tiers. So this is all randomized because we're just doing placements and trials. So
you wanted Grim as jungle?
Yeah, Grim as jungle.
And then Hugh as mid?
Correct.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I mean,
all right, let's
really don't have that much time to go through all this stuff.
Yeah, it's all right. We make adjustments as we go. Just trying to make it as fair as possible because we could just fill names in and then just play it out that way. But there'd be people who wouldn't get to play and people who would play too much. So trying to make it fair takes a little extra time, but it's worthwhile.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, freaking Kugel surprised me that he was even there, dude. I was too busy trying to stop Alpha from retreating back.
All right, Team 1. Tell me your... Oh, no, JK. We're not that far yet.
Oh, yeah.
We got Joella in support, Pistol side lane, Hopeful side lane, Alpha mid lane, and Omen... Omen main jungle. So be, I think, Jake Brown. And then the lobby ID is 2313.
Okay.
2 minutes to figure out your stuff.
I can...
What's going on, Team 2?
Yo,
what'd you lose? Oh, no, there you guys are. Okay. All right, Team 2. We got Poly support, Rogue side lane, Junior side lane, Hugh mid lane, and Lord Grim jungle.
Okay. Okay, so I'm mid lane.
Okay. Lobby ID is 2313. You guys got 2 minutes to figure out a team comp game.
Wait, didn't you just say he's from mid?
2313.
Hugh's main is mid.
I main jungle. Well, I can do both, but I main jungle.
Well, what's your secondary?
Age. Oh, mid.
Okay, there you go then.
I think mid too.
Yeah, you're a jungle mid listed, so.
Yeah. And Grim's main is side lane.
If there was a third,
Grim's main is side lane, and my main is jungle.
You'd like the jungle every game, wouldn't you?
I would love to.
Too bad you're side laning this game.
It makes you hard.
I'd love to get side lane so I can use my Irie skin I got today, but no, y'all don't want to let me do that.
How about you guys play your design roles so we can see how you do in those?
Okay.
I can I want jungle.
All right, and then 2 minutes to figure out your team comp strategy, your pick and ban strategy. All right, Richie boy, I'm back.
Yep.
How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Richard!
Sorry, I was listening to the stream.
I said, how you doing?
I'm doing good, bro.
Yeah, you better be.
Not as good as...
Next time you better answer me
mom
that
is.
question, boy.
I'm actually kind of hungry.
Okay. Anyways, we'll give them a couple minutes to think up team comp pick ban strategy.
What do you think, just based on the teams? I think it's going to be real competitive.
I think it'll be real competitive.
Yeah, especially with Alpha and the Hopeful and Pete. And I mean, that's all teams. That's all squad one right there. Jeez, bro, you really stacked that one.
I didn't do it, but Team 2's got a lot of strong players too.
Yeah, but
don't do
not
this.
Team 1.
Pistol did this yesterday and we lost. You missed. Did you see the stream back?
True.
Did you watch the stream last night?
Yeah, I watched it.
Until Pistol.
Well, I didn't get to.
The last game was us, me, Pistol, a couple of people, and Pistol was like, "This is a guarantee win." I was like, "Bro, don't sleep on the other team." And then I didn't shot call, and there was zero communication on our team, and we just plummeted.
Oof.
Good lesson. Don't get overconfident, and don't ever underestimate the goodness of shot calling.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, that is kind of one of the most important roles of the squad. A confident shot caller and people that will actually listen. I mean, there's countless times where we've streamed and we've been like just down and out, where it was like pretty much inevitable that we were going to lose, but we come back because of your shot calling.
Yep. I'm gonna go talk to him. That's enough time.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
All right. Don't name names. Just tell me what your strategy is for team comp, what you're going for, and what your strategy is going to be for banning.
Right now we're thinking about doing some sort of poke comp.
Okay. And what are you going to ban
With
to make
a
sure that
mix
you don't
of
get
just
countered?
playing comfortably. And as far as ban, we're going to be target banning.
Target banning based on the other players?
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie, thank you.
It's like, whoever
Alright,
that is
dude.
keeps saying Ignis. You so scared of Ignis, bro. I mean, Ignis is
It's
scary. but I
me,
keep
Polly,
saying the
and
same-
Ignis is scary. He's
All right.
busted.
Hold on, your time's up. What's going to be your pick strategy? What team comp are you going to try to achieve?
Dive
We're going for a dive comp.
Okay, and who are you going to ban to ensure that you can effectively do that?
We're gonna
Not
ban-
heroes, but
We're gonna
late
ban
game.
people that are late game and hard seat whenever we dive.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so Team 2 is running a dive comp, and they plan on banning late game heroes, which is a terrible idea because if you're playing a dive comp, you plan on ending game before late game heroes are viable. I would be
Yeah, that doesn't
banning
make sense.
people who could stop your dive capability and who are also strong early game.
Right. That's what we were doing.
That was a bad thought process behind that, and I'll have to correct that after.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that was the whole thing. We were going with a dive comp with an element of poke, and we wanted to ban early game people that were strong against our dive.
Any tips for your Arum? I mean, right now, Arum is a one-trick pony. That ult has to be timed perfectly, and it has to be on the right person. That's pretty much all there is to Arum right now, unfortunately.
I kind of bullied that arm. I was surprised.
For some
You were
reason,
playing against me, Jugoi. I think that you needed to be a little more aggressive, especially with Tell being your backup. But that Tell didn't really do anything either. There was a lot of times where I could have died to Tell on it.
So they're banning Ignis, Morim so far. So
They're just target banning freaking Hopeful and
well, actually,
Alpha.
That the hero that banned Team Blue banned, the two heroes they banned, the first two, those are anti-dive comp bans, which is funny, right?
Well, yeah, we wanted to ban Ignis as well. Force Alpha to be on.
I'm talking about the other team. The Wybaneth and Ryoma are guys who are good at stopping tower dives, because Wybaneth can ult, and Ryoma can be at a safe distance behind the tower and still get a lot of damage off.
So so red team's going with dive or blue team's going with dive?
Red is, but Team Blue banned people
that were good against the dive.
Yeah, the
Maybe they're
Wybaneth
trying.
they
What were they trying to go with?
a poke comp.
Poke comp, okay.
So I'm assuming they're gonna have
I don't know.
Tomas, and they're gonna have
How so? Is a poke comp good against a dive comp?
Can be. Because you can poke
If
people
they
down
just
before they
range
dive.
out, yeah, while they're on
Here's
the
the other problem.
tower.
Liliana is really good against dive comps.
Yeah.
Because she can ult out of the dive and then attack while they're in a tower
Yes.
and stun them and stuff.
Yeah, that freaking with the portals that she leaves on the ground and with their two.
And then Hopeful takes Malik. So now the dive comp for Red is looking grim. Wonder Woman and Dane is not exactly the go-to dive comp guys. This is kind of interesting.
I like Thane as a dive comp if you kind of if you have to, but I would have picked Malik before Thane, and then
Mhm.
switched it with someone, so that way Polly could have gotten a different support. But I actually like Thane with the support.
Crixie's a decent dive comp, and Junius on Baldum is. So they're going full dive.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going Xanus.
What the?
So the poke comp really didn't end up being a poke comp either.
Oh, that's right. That guy, he's a little new.
To the game or to life or what?
I think to game. Yeah, I don't even think he can join the guild because of his level. But I would have rather see him even jungle like Omen. And that would have been sick against a dive combo.
Demon, I literally asked them, and they said they're running a dive comp. So you're quite literally wrong.
I like Thane because he can push people outside of the tower, while the rest of, and he can survive for a pretty long time, as he does so.
Pizzle said I told Alpha to pick Wonder Woman. He don't listen. Deduct points from his placing. She actually would have been Wonder Woman would have been a perfect pick instead of even better than Malak, to be honest.
Yeah, I really. If Jolome decides that she wants to, while they're diving under tower, that could actually be pretty good. I'm really concerned about this freaking Xana's pick. I am surprised that no one picked Crush though. I was gonna pick Crush until they banned him.
You mean Team Red?
Yeah.
Actually, Crush is actually a really good anti-dive here also.
Yeah, he can.
If he ults when the other team dives,
or his
it's
one, even.
really good play.
Yeah, even his one. Is it his one that does the shield, or his two that does the shield? Forget. But either way, where he throws out his spear, that's pretty good as well. Alright, Polly, don't let me down.
I think Grak would have been a better poke comp hero for support. And I mean, a Marksman Jungle would have been better. Wonder Woman, Ryoma would have been better for poke comps.
I think Wonder Woman's good on poke? Just because of her passive?
No, because of her lasso. If somebody's pokes, she can pull them in and finish them off. Same with Grak.
Sure.
A poke comp is picking people off. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah. I think Polly's staying a little bit too long. I don't know. I would rather see Junior's solo lane and Polly top with Wonder Woman even.
Xanus is winning the clear time competition so far. Grim's a little slow on his combo.
Yeah, he needs some work, but he acknowledges it. It's one thing I like about Grim.
Yeah, Pete gets some nice poke on. That's how you play a poke comp.
That's how you play Talanis. Pete on. I can't believe they let Pete go on. I guess savage. You see him recalling.
Who? Yeah.
Come on, man, doing him dirty. Oh, yeah. Take Xanus out of the equation.
He's positioning.
But he's running around.
Fight.
Oh, damn, yeah. Jeez, now they're poking him down. That's for sure.
Yeah, Flicker was such a solid bait. Now they have two backing.
Now they're gonna get Drake.
I would get Tower, to be honest. F by Zuko. Well, Drake's fine, but
yeah, but they didn't know that the rest.
Lord Grim should not engage here.
No, he's thinking about it though.
He's real
thinking about ulting him. Yeah. But the problem with him not making a decision is that he costs himself a lot of time. Now he's going to die to that Reiki shot if he doesn't back.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Now he's got a recall probably.
Was it bad that I already forgot they had a Xanus on that team?
Oh, all he did was run away from that fight. Yeah. They're really setting back more for him now.
Look at these tanks running from Pistol. Pistol just sitting in that bush. Somebody walks by and he starts freaking popping shots off and they run away.
Oh, it's the slow, dude.
Bad communication for Team Red. That was a night. Polly got the push and the knock up on Alpha, and Crixie wasn't there to follow up, and neither was Baldum. Baldum should have been in position to flip. Crixie should have been in position to knock up, and they would have 1, 2, 3 triple crowd control.
I'm not sure what's going on with Genius right now.
He might be.
I think he's AFK.
Look at Alpha. Alpha taking advantage.
Yeah, he's just taking shots. He's like, all right, fine, you can let me. All right, I'll get some free damage.
Look at Polly. Polly's getting torn apart by Metalonis. Not really a great lane for him to be having.
Well, that's what I was saying. I'd rather him be up there with Wonder Woman and let.
Well, Baldum been AFK, I think so.
I think it was only one time.
Demon says Xanus is a great solo queue jungler. You're proving all you're doing is proving my point.
Yeah,
the fact that he's a great solo queue jungler is the reason why he's bad at playing a team comp. Alpha's extended.
Oh,
he'll get out. Alpha's really good at getting out early on. And he always tosses Reiki shout out.
He's gonna get hit by it again? No.
Pistol's taking chances here. Oh, Junius didn't get the flip off, and look at him melting. Missed the ultimate. Oh, Pistol going for the kill shot, and he switched targets.
Oh no, no.
Where was
I think he got right outside of his range.
Maybe.
They're coming now. I bet he's in that chat room right now, lighting them up.
Oh my gosh, Alpha's Liliana dodge abilities are ridiculous. It's alright, another dragon. Alright, we are approaching the 5-minute mark. It's 0-0. Both teams are playing really conservative. There's a 500 goal lead in favor of Team Blue. They're trying for Dragon. There's an engage, and it's stolen by Zuka. Polly ults in. Polly's gonna go down though. I'd be shocked if he got out alive here. They need to keep on making pay, and they're not. They're gonna go ahead and let him go for free. That's neat. Very charitable. Hopeful Blue's going down top lane. And Malik almost finished off Wonderman. Look at that. That was 0 health. That was nothing. That's funny. Alpha's getting in on the action.
Just gotta watch out or die to that minion.
Alright, first tower down for Team Red. Good job on that.
Oh, damn, he got him. Alpha got him.
Yeah.
Well,
you guys,
Blue was like, hey, get him.
We saw that Wonder Woman was at 0 health, so he should have backed. That was a mistake.
Should have backed out instead of trying to clear that wave. She almost died to that minion.
Look at Pistol's positioning. Constantly keeping Pura between him and the other team. Keeping himself at max distance.
He's smart. He was a little greedy with that ult. But.
There we go. Hopeful's going in on Malik. I mean, if I were bot lane, I'd be headed up there. There they go. Nope, they're backing up. Okay, good job. Is resetting anyways. Push out that lane now. Don't get jungle. Push out that lane, Pistol. Create some pressure, Pistol. Alpha's still top lane. They need to rotate back. Hopeful's coming back up top. Alpha's going to stay here for a second.
Yeah, I honestly think that the red team went with too little damage.
Yeah, that's definitely a possible. Well, I don't know. Wonder Woman and Baldum are actually pretty good damage for teams.
You know, for some reason, I don't deal that much damage with Wonder Woman.
I do. Oh, Polly going down. Work by Pistol. Pistol's putting in the work to give him damage right now. Now, I mean, Hopeful should be ulting soon behind it.
Yeah.
Hopeful does not have ultimate.
He doesn't have ult.
No. Nice ultimate by Junior.
Nice. Freaking just Pistol's like sitting there shredding the whole team.
But you know what it is though? The poke comp, man. The other team can't get close enough. They're taking that poke damage and they're losing it. Hopeful does a nice job of keeping them at bay while they take tower down. 3 towers for Team Blue, and Team Red has 0. So they're using the poke range to their advantage. To be honest, a poke comp is a pretty decent counter to a dive comp.
Yeah. I mean, if you got some people that are really good on, that's for sure.
Always
Pistol
looking to
Pete's
come
like
in.
just insane. I don't think Polly could do it.
Alpha's gonna get out. Alpha's creating a good distraction. They're still gonna get dragon.
He tried
look
to
at that
ult
damage.
to get
Ballum's
that
going
dragon.
down. Pistol's a little
Jeez.
overextended. He was too close. Oh, nice flicker to get out
AoE.
alive. Throws out the ultimate for shape measure. He's gonna go ahead and heal up and get out. If he's got
Genius
good
is
map
lagging
awareness,
behind.
Pistol knows he can push out the lane and then back.
Now Genius doesn't know what to do.
Oh, we're talking about always be farming. Always be farming. Top lane's starting to go down. Malik's set it up that way. We have rotations. We got 2 mid. Missed ultimate by Baldum. Okay.
I don't know why there's 3 mid. Like 2 with the tanks. 1 tank should be rotating with.
The crazy part about this
Zuka.
is that blue team has a late game advantage too. So nice ult by blue to get out of dodge.
Oof.
Keep protecting his lane.
Totally whipped that
Nice.
ability there, Wonder Woman.
All right, Pistol Pete. Wait for that first ability to come back up, and he'll be freaking going to town on these guys. You see the way they're building. Thane doesn't have really any armor to speak of yet, and Baldum does.
Blue
with
missed
magic.
his ability and he's gonna pay for it.
Nice job. Dodging that lasso. Alright, 3 mid lane.
Pistol's about to clear that wave and start shredding. I'm not sure what Genius is thinking right there in that bush.
Trying to see if he can pick
He was in no position.
Pistol getting double damage on these.
Yeah. He's trying to steal that.
Pistol got it.
He didn't even.
Nice knock up. Some damage in. Probably now they're
Oh,
diving. First dive of the game.
nice.
They're gonna
I
be
know.
successful on it. They're gonna successfully get their first dive of the game. Get their first tower down. But
Now they're gonna all
Blue's
die.
pushing up. What Rogue is
'Cause
coming
they're
down.
so
Let's see if
low.
he can- Sanus is a good tower pusher though. Let's see how fast he can take his tower down. Missed his ultimate. Xanus should probably just die to get that tower, to be honest with you. He should have stayed on tower. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was exactly what was going to happen.
Well, if he did true damage to that tower, it would have been down real quick.
He should have just stayed on tower, though. He was going to die either way.
Blue's gonna get it.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Like, he could 1v3 though.
We're at the 10-minute mark. 2,000 gold lead, or really 1,000 gold lead by Team Blue. 3 towers to 1. 2 dragons to 1. And pretty competitive game so far overall. Nice flicker by Pistol. Oh my gosh! He flickered out of Zuka's ult, and then he drilled him with 1 shot and took half his health out. Did you see that? That was nasty.
No.
See ya, Jack.
I'm watching on stream right now. Freaking Pistol Pete got way away from Lord Grim right there.
What's up, Medic? Medic, you're going to bed? How dare you? Xanax going in, balls deep, doing some damage. Got Hopeful by his side. Baldum's down. Oh, Crixie just evaporated.
He had no position
now
being
they're
in.
Now they're just dominating.
Just getting annihilated. Yeah, let's go 1v1.
That was a solid.
One in at a time. Yeah.
They were all 5 nearby, and they picked off those 3 easy.
Yeah.
Towers to Pistol Pete gets tower out of damage. Minions aren't even in. Rogue is coming in from behind, but that's 5 of them there. He better wait until they're good and under tower to go in. Now he's going in. That's a good time. He's gonna ult from behind, maybe. No. Yeah, there he goes. He ults. He's getting tower, but it's just too
That
much.
doesn't really matter, dude.
I mean, it was the best play he had, but it doesn't matter. Hopeful flickers to finish off.
Freaking Hopeful.
And that is going to be likely game here soon. Hopeful is going to go down here.
Hopeful's dead.
Genius is down. Baldum's gone.
Talanis
Lord Grim was waiting there with all the abilities from the ultimate from Baldum. Pistol Pete says, I don't give
Oh
a
my
F.
god, he's like, fuck you.
They have a minion coming in. I would just focus tower. Pistol Pete can shred them.
Yep.
That's what Pistol's doing. He's focusing. Oh, they backed out. The minion's gone.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, yeah.
Restart.
Yeah, like you said, they're gonna go farm. Wait for
No.
the wave to get there.
Red team was the
No, they're going
was a dive comp swagger, not the poke comp. The poke comp was blue team.
I'm not sure why they're not going in.
They're gonna
Maybe
wait
because
to get
everybody.
their 5-man back up.
Yeah.
I probably would have
Try to
gotten
get the
Dark Slayer
waves.
just to I probably would have done Dark Sword to be honest with you. I mean, push out.
Yeah,
Somebody push out bot.
I was thinking
and then go
that's
Dark
what
Sword.
they might have done.
They chose their own team comps. They also chose everything. So yeah. Thirsty, you don't know. You don't even play AoV anymore. Why am I talking to you?
No one's backing up Rogue there. Right. If blue team was in a better position, they could have made Rogue pay. Yeah, one thing I haven't seen Jolome do too much, but I haven't been really focusing on. Oh. Jeez, that's so much damage Alpha's output.
You guys are so worried about the quote-unquote balance of the teams. You're missing
not about the
all
balance,
the important parts of all the terrible decisions that Team Red is making. Starting off with the pick and bans. That was just an overextension on Team Blue's part.
Yeah. They didn't see Wonder Woman coming in and clean them from the back. That was nice to be able to see them actually. Rogue
Pete,
actually
Alpha
join in
and Blue
there.
haven't played together in 3 months, so no. They don't play together often. Xanis stayed overextended for some reason. There. Team Blue is looking to throw this game hard.
They're looking to throw, dude.
It's really bad. That's the thing about late game stuff. Even though they're the stronger late game team, that doesn't mean you can make just bad decisions. That engage was terrible.
Well, they're still red team's catching up on gold. They're only 1K behind. Yeah, I don't know why the rest of the team's not backing Rogue.
Look at
they
Pistol,
need to go in.
Pistol. Oh, he dodged the ultimate from Baldwin. Dude, Pistol just shredded that team. They need to go. They need to push now. Pop lane.
Yeah, they need to just shred them.
Pistol was. Look at them. They're all backing because Pistol wrecked them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. They're like a quarter.
I haven't seen a single pure ult. You're right. I haven't seen a single pure ult yet. Pure, I told you, Pure was a really bad pick for that, and I think they're starting to pay for that now because she doesn't make any sense in this team count.
I mean, honestly, I haven't really seen too much out of the support for her.
Remember, their concept for bans.
She holds a wave.
The concept for bans for Team Red was they were banning late game heroes because they were playing DiveCon, which makes absolutely zero sense. Not even.
Now she's sitting in the bush.
Now Team Red setting up.
That was just a bait. They should not engage in this. They don't have Crixie.
Okay. Luckily for
trying to
them,
bait.
Red showed their cards before it started up, so Blue got a nice look at what was coming.
So what? They're just abandoning Slayer? They could go at it now.
Map awareness though.
No, they're going
Xanis
for Drake.
Is their solo on Drake. Now Team Blue's rotating back down bot. 4v4 set.
Why do Xanis think they should just solo
everything?
Everything, bro. And like literally every single Xanis goes solo Drake or solo Slayer.
You guys are so focused on what you perceive to be a balanced or unbalanced team count as far as the players we're playing that you guys miss all the lessons that lie in
I mean, we even said, guys, like that this is not just about wins and losses. This is about decision making.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can rogue
but
pay.
everyone focused on the wrong stuff, right? Oh, Pistol is ulted.
I don't know if I'd go in.
Team Blue is bone. This is gonna be a game. Pistol come back to life. You got the revive item. He's flicking
I don't know
away.
if they're gonna. Oh, why is she healing
Pistol's
no
damage.
one?
Pistol's damage to.
Jolome just healed no one.
Team Blue just flipped that fight around. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. They have only one revive item. Pistol Pete revived, and he flipped that fight when he came back to life. He flipped it away.
Yeah, dude, he took out Thane. Well, the problem is that they poke him so damn low they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
And Thane is the solo one that's left. And it's...
All right, let me go talk to the team. See what they thought.
I'll go with you.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Tell me how that went.
I went
we
pretty
made
smooth. I
Overall-
figured they would more than likely try dive comp, so we went with the counter of a pole comp. I feel like that's mostly what comps have been played, and it started out relatively well. We did make one mistake where we got caught off, and then we left a guy, so then it cost us, and it almost cost us the game. But we were able to recover quickly.
Obviously, you
and
guys know
then
your
the-
team fight engage at the end that you lost, that almost lost you the game, was really terrible.
Right, right.
Pistol played excellently. Your positioning was phenomenal. I would have loved to have seen a different support. I think Pura makes no sense in this team comp at all. I would have much rather have actually seen Alice in this team comp or anyone else that's more of a natural fit with that kind of comp. Ideally, you're playing somebody like Grak or Minna, who could pull in and hold people there while the ranged heroes, the poke heroes, are able to do their damage. Malik was an okay pick, kind of a power play on that team, but the Xanax pick again didn't make any sense.
Well, the reason for those two picks, these two players aren't their player pool isn't as large as like hopefuls or alphas. So I wanted them to play characters they were most comfortable with.
Gotcha.
That's what I thought.
So we realized it didn't necessarily fit the team comp, but I wanted them to be more comfortable playing with heroes than playing heroes that they weren't as comfortable with. Because Yellow did mention she's been playing Mina, but I let her know you haven't played a whole lot of games. Let's stick with something you're more comfortable with.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, good game, guys. I'm glad you guys ended up winning it, even though you tried to throw. So, good job. All right, dudes. What's going on? Where's our fifth player here?
He left.
Who was it?
Rogue.
Oh. Hey, Rogue. What's going on, man?
He's back.
I pulled him in.
Is he can't say anything?
Yeah,
He's talking right now.
Hugh can't hear me for some reason. Okay, so tell me about that game.
We had no damage. Followed him
correct.
insane. Just was horrible. Bad rotations, personally. I did not do well that game in terms of rotations. I know that. And we had some bad engages.
Also, we stayed in lane. Personally, I see just at the jungle. Awesome good devil.
So, let me give you my feedback. You guys lost this game in the pick ban phase.
Yeah.
The counter to dive comps is not a late game team comp. All the heroes you banned were worthless. The whole point of a dive comp is to end the game quickly. So you're not trying to make it to end game. If you make it to end game with a dive comp, you're going to be in bad shape. So those were not the heroes to ban. The heroes to ban, ironically, was like one of the best counters to a dive comp is actually Wybineth, and they banned him for you. Ryoma's a solid counter. So is Alpha. The real counter to that to a dive comp is range, especially range who can get out of the person you guys should have definitely banned would have been Liliana, because she could literally ult out of your dive CC and then stun you guys in her tower and do damage to you. So Liliana is probably one of the best anti-dive comp heroes in the game. That would have been one of the first people I banned. Ryoma would have been another good ban because he's able to flip out of your CC and do range damage. All of your bans were rough, and you guys kind of...
Ignis?
Ignis was okay, but Ignis can't get out of a dive.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's kind of a mainstay mage mid lane. If you're diving mid lane and you got Ignis in her tower, what the hell is he gonna do to get out of it? Also, you guys didn't really have any dive heroes. Zuka's a dive hero. Baldum can be. Thane is okay. I would have much rather have seen you guys get Crash. Crash didn't get banned or picked.
I don't have Crash.
Crash would have been a good guy to ban too, by the way, if you guys are doing dive comp, because that guy, if you dive and he ults you while you're diving, your team is boned. So you're lucky that they didn't pick Crash, because Hopeful plays a good Crash, and that would have freaking screwed your guys' entire game plan up. I like the Crixie pick. Wonder Woman is fine. Thane is fine. You guys had an okay dive comp, but you banned all the wrong people, and they had a perfect counter to your team comp. And then, I mean, you guys did your best, but it was overwhelming how much. Like you said, Polly, lack of damage, number one, but lack of range, man. You guys played a range a ranged comp with no range, and they just kept poking you all game long. It's tough to deal with. It's really hard to deal with. The one engage that you did where you guys won that last team fight at the end before, where you almost won the game, you guys engaged that fight before you ever got poked. So you were still near full health.
Yeah, that was me. I called that out. I was like, I'm going in with my ult. Let's go. Dive him. Bam, done.
That was the best chance you guys had of winning because you had to get in. Dude, Talanos was shredding you guys before any fight started, and so was Alpha on Liliana, and that was the best chances. You guys got to freaking just go balls deep before it ever started. So well played. And then at the end there, you guys lost because you lost track of Pistol Pete on Talanos. Talanos came back to life, and no one was there to take care of him. Except for Polly was there.
Somebody said, why are they alive? Because they ulted her. That's because she revived, I guess. But one of the main reasons that the thing is that I went a little bit too. I messed up a skill play where I flickered way too late and I died because of that. And then they shouldn't have engaged in the 4v5 and they lost us.
I was just peeling for that, to be honest.
Well,
I forgot to communicate
so
that.
You guys had it because you ulted Talanos with Baldum. It was a really good ult. It actually should have been the difference maker. People should have been sitting there waiting, and then you guys immediately killed Talanos, but you guys didn't know she was coming back to life. The only person who was at Talanos' side when she came back to life was Polly, and I don't know if that was on purpose or not. You were there waiting for her, but you had nothing to do with it. You couldn't do anything to Talanos. She flickered away from you when you tried to push her, and then she just
I didn't know she was going to revive.
And that's to be fair, that's Grim. That's your job. You're the freaking assassin, and you're the guy who's in charge of freaking making sure that she dies when she comes back. That or Junius, but. I felt like you guys chased the people who were backing up instead of killing the targets who were there ulted by Junius, and you guys should have been focusing on making sure that the high damage dealers got killed and knocked out.
Right.
I know I pushed anybody that didn't get ulted by Junius. I was trying to push them away so that our team could pick off the ones that they did.
Honestly, you guys did a great job. Your team comps were literally they were a great counter to your comp. And you guys made it a competitive game, and you almost won from a really smart team fight. So, overall, it was solid.
Who's MVPs of both teams?
I just closed that screen. Let me think. Well, Pistol got to be MVP from the other team. He was just
he got shredding so good.
And when you guys see what he was doing, his positioning, I can't tell you how many times he flickered out of somebody's ability and just wrecked.
Yeah, he flickered out of my ult one time.
I think he did it twice, to be honest.
Yeah.
He flickered out of everybody's shit. I mean, jeez.
As far as a MVP from your team, let me see. Let me go pull up the game, so I can see. So I can refresh my memory on who was in who. Not Rich. Nobody cares, Rich.
I mean, Rogue went 4, 3, and 5.
Honestly, I thought the best player in your guys' game was probably Polly. Polly made a lot of game-changing plays. Also, your guys' follow-up was piss poor. Polly made a couple of nice pushes and knock-ups, and I'm like, literally no one is there to follow him. There was one in particular on mid on it. Dude, if you get a chance to kill Alpha on Liliana and you miss that, you don't deserve to win that game. Polly had a perfect crowd control series on Alpha, and I think Junius was lagging out because he was just standing there not moving.
Yeah, he was.
But Crixie was there. If Crixie would have followed up with a knock-up, because she was healthy and in range, she would have followed with a knock-up and her ability. I mean, Alpha would have been gone, and that's such a huge advantage. And hey, that's so Crixie said in YouTube chat there was no call-out, and that's something to work on for everyone.
Yeah. I was bad at calling that stuff out. I need to work on that.
Because, especially as a support, because you're the one opening the door, and you got to let them know you're opening the door. So that's a learning experience for everyone. There is an aspect from both of you. You need to call it out, but also Crixie needs to be aware. My support's in his bush. If he moves, I got to be ready for it. And this should definitely communicate better, but there's got to be an awareness as to what's going on with your teammates and why that person's there and what they might do. Because if I was playing mid there and I saw Polly and Polly didn't say anything, I would be assuming that my tank in the bush is probably going to be trying to crowd control the person I'm playing against, and I would have been ready for it. But it also would have been super helpful for chemistry and timing's sake if he would have called it out. So it's kind of a two-sided coin. So, all right, guys, good game.
Thank you.
Thank you, GG.
And I'm back and better than ever. What's going on, guys?
What up? What up?
That was a really good game, though. Really good game. I thought they put forth a pretty good effort, considering that you guys were such a solid counter to their team comp.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that in that last, the counter to dive comps are poke comps. But,
So dive counter heroes that I would say are like excellent at dive countering. Obviously, any well-positioned marksman can help with that, like in range-wise. You got mages like Liliana who can slip the dive and then cause damage while they're under tower, stuns and stuff. Kresh is an excellent anti-dive guy because if they dive, Kresh can ult the dive and then stun them all, and then it's like just game on, right? Ryoma's a good dive guy because he can flip backwards out of the dive and then cause a lot of poke damage. But it's you hear most of the people I'm talking about are ranged and are able to slip the actual dive thing. The one team fight they won against us was when they really did a good job of surprising you guys, and they engaged the fight with more tankiness before you guys ever got a chance to poke at all, and they ended up beating you guys. That was a really piss poor engage by you guys. As a poke comp, you don't want to engage any fights until you've already poked down some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the whole strength of your team, is that you get to start team fights when they're at half health because you have so much range and poke. But that was a fun game. It was interesting on both sides there was play. So good job. All right, let's get ready with game 3. Let's see who's in game 3. Oh, interesting. Oh, so interesting. Okay. This game. Let me set this up. We got.
Jolomate was in there before, so we could take.
Oh, you know what? I think Jagoy said she was going to bed, so we'll take her out. Let me edit this in here.
Yeah, we need a mid.
Who left? Mateo Casso?
I took Joella out. Joella said she didn't want to play tonight. She was sleeping.
Okay, so let me look real quick and let's see. So Mateo Castro's on both sides of the flip coin here, so we got to put him in one side. Let's take him out of this side. Subject 49, ADHD. Okay, Pachuno, Pride. Okay, these are all new people. Let me look in the channel real quick and see who's maybe new that hasn't played at all yet. I think we got everyone. Let's get Kukul in here. Oh, we got Bend Over in this game. He hasn't played yet. So let's put Bend Over as the support.
Pete.
Do what?
Pete, you should probably move Rogue. I think Rogue wants to be in here too.
Oh, alright. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I got him.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I got Bend Over in here. So that team's pretty much set with people who haven't played a little bit. Let me get Kukul on the other team. Kukul's he sat out game 2 for me, so we get Kukul back in game 3, and then we need a mid laner for that other team. Let me see what mid laners we have in here. Let me check the mid lane mains first. We got Flame Killers, Emfud, neither of them are on. We got Idaho. What about Silent? Silent, are you here? Silent's here, isn't he?
Yeah, he's here. I'm talking with him.
Get him in the chat. I think Silent would be a good mid laner for this team.
That's funny. Yeah. I originally had Silent there, but I changed him out because I wanted to put a new person in.
Well, Silent didn't play last game, and we don't. We're kind of.
He played the game. He played the first.
He played game 1. Yeah, we don't have 30 people to rotate though, so some people will have to play every other game.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other mid laners in there that are available at the moment. There's no other mid lane mains. What?
What am I playing this game?
You're not.
Oh, I thought I was game 3. Oops.
No. You'll be in game 4. You're jungle in game 4.
You'll be shot calling in game 4.
Yay!
Good luck. All right, yeah. Tell him to get in voice. Silent, get in voice. All right, so we got the team set up. Beautiful, beautiful. This is actually a pretty interesting team comp, so I'm gonna enjoy this one.
I'm actually gonna go to bed.
What?
Gotta wake up in like
Old
4
man
hours.
Going to bed? No way.
Yeah.
Weak sauce.
Gotta make sure I have my Pediasure here first before bedtime.
All right. Yeah, get your PDA, get your what do they call it? Your Fiber Plus. All right, good night, buddy.
That's no joke.
You mean your Centrum Silver, man? Pediasure
Bro, get out of here, man.
Centrum Silver.
Alright, good night, buddy. Have a good one. We need Lude Love in here if she's gonna play.
I think she's back out.
Yo, Etan.
What up?
Is that your combat history or no?
No, that's Pistols.
I was wondering. I was like, since when do you play Superman?
I don't. Superman's a scrub, right, Pistol?
he fits no team comps.
No, he doesn't. He actually hurts some of them though. Stupid pushes. Freaking Superman's debating my existence sometimes.
But like I like playing. It's fun to play with.
We're missing. Okay, I'll take you. Pride.
Until I see a Realm. After I see a Realm, I'm like, yo, somebody switch lanes with me.
Any Pride? Is Pride here? Paging Pride. Game 4 is not fully scheduled out, so well, that one's not. Game 3 right now. So let's focus on Game 3, and then we'll worry about Game 4. Pride? I don't think Pride's here, huh?
I'm sending him a message now. I don't know what happened to him.
What 3, Polly? You're talking about Pistol and Alpha and
Hopeful.
And Hopeful? I wasn't even in that game, you little scrub. You guys didn't even get the brunt of it. I see how it is. I see how it is, Polly. Alright, Polly's playing next game against me.
Interesting.
We are missing... Okay, so he's not here. We need another side laner.
Are you seriously playing next game?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
He usually plays game 4.
Nice.
Or he usually plays the last game. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, last game. So Pride's not here, so we'll have to get another side laner. Oops. Juno, I can move you to side lane in this game, actually, buddy, since we have an opening. And then I'll find a different jungler for this game. Do I know any junglers? Let's see. Do I know any good junglers?
I got.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anyone online. I'll be honest right now. That jungle. Edible Parrot's on. Oh, he dipped out. Am I gonna have to play this game? Teach some people a lesson?
Yeah, because I got special plans for Rogue.
You got what?
I got special plans for Rogue this game, so you play game 3.
Okay. I guess I'll play now.
Wait.
You're playing next
that?
game. Pistol
that,
Pistol gonna F you up next game. That's what's happening.
What? Why?
I'm not saying that. I'm playing support next game.
Okay. Why do you have plans for me though?
Let's just say I feel like you got something. There's a few people out there doubting you, and I wanted to see what you could bring to the table.
Oh, are there really a few people doubting me?
In certain aspects, yes.
Yikes.
It's alright. It's alright. I got stuff to overcome. It's okay.
Oh no, I don't mind at all. I still have a lot to learn. I can't deny that.
Alright, I'm gonna play, I guess. I can't see any other junglers that are online and ready to play right now.
I think that maybe a lot of people think that I think that like I'm the shit, but I really don't. I just talk a lot of shit. So.
I know.
Alright, I'm playing. See you guys later.
See ya.
What's going on, guys?
So, yo.
Where's our fifth?
What?
Where's our 5th member?
You're talking to him.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
We get E-Tan. I feel special.
Usually,
Are you getting shot called though?
you usually silence the whipping boy on the other team for my games.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good to
witness the whipping boy.
I guess you're drunk.
You get to play with the whipping boy.
Alright, let me put myself in here and then...
Feel honored.
You should. Okay. Let's set it up. Let me tell the other team the other team the stuff. Lobby ID is 4126. What's going on, guys? Lobby ID is 4126. I've got Bend Over support, Mateo Castle side lane, Lord Grim side lane, Lude Love mid lane, and Septic 49 jungle.
I'm not surprised. Wait.
Wrong teams.
Well, damn, cat. Okay, who's where?
I'll tank. We're missing I'll tank.
What, did they hear the cat scream? Well, I stepped on her paw. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Silent and Polly are over there fixing dinner up.
I stepped on her paw. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'll tank. Are you gonna join us? Is he not here? Oh, we go.
He just left.
He should be.
He just pieced the scene.
I'll tank. Are you here?
Back.
He gone.
He's nothing. He's in DC, but
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone messed up for a minute.
Alright. Lobby ID is 4126, man.
Alright.
Alright, guys. So tell me, what kind of team comp would you like to play?
Late game.
Late game?
I've been having fun with dive comp.
Juno, Altank, what heroes are you most comfortable? Are you good with?
I'll tank's best play so far has been with Crushed.
Oh. So they'll probably ban out dive comp. I'm pretty sure they know he plays Crush.
What was the lobby ID?
4126.
4126.
Are you in the guild?
Not yet.
Can't tank, is that you?
Yes.
Here.
So,
Ethan, are you gonna drop off?
maybe, let's go through this real quick. I'll tank. Who are your top 3 supports you might play?
Crash, Artem, and probably...
You say Arduin?
Yeah,
Arm.
no. I said Arm.
Aram, okay. Crashed Aram and who else?
Probably Thane or Minna.
Okay. Let's put you at the top of the list then. Juno, why don't you go... Let me go to the bottom. Okay, Kuko side lane, we can figure that out later. Silent, you're playing mid, right?
Finally.
I got an idea. They can hear us talking, so I don't want to say too much. Alright. Let's go into the game. I'm gonna go make sure they're ready. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, we're starting now.
Your team's turn.
Just stream sniping.
Okay. Ban. Let's see. Banzuka. Banzuka.
Oh yeah, it's because it's Lord Grim. Wait, Ethan, you're jungling, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Ban. Jinnar.
We're going for a dive comp?
No.
Okay.
Ban. Malik.
Yeah,
Go Minna.
They're gonna take Liliana, so don't think about it, Sally.
Yeah, the loot loves
We
to
don't.
take
We don't want Liliana.
Flicker or disrupt?
It's up to you. Cool.
I like Flicker on her.
Pick a
that's
split pusher. Take Omen if you want to. Silent. Take Natalia.
Alright. Yay, I was actually planning on playing her. That's good
Juno,
on my
what do
end.
you want to play?
Ryoma.
Take Ryoma.
Kill the tail this. God.
Who do I want to play?
Play Wukong.
No.
Nah. All I have to do is pick a tanky last person.
Alright, we're a late game team comp, guys. Minna, obviously gonna funnel kills to us. Kukul split pushing. We have a this is a late game heavy poke comp. Believe it or not, our entire team can be considered poke because we have Minna who can play out of range. Omen can obviously pull an ult from a range. And then of course the three of us at the bottom have a pretty good amount of range. And we have a ton of late game damage.
Yeah.
So am I laning with Ryoma?
Yes, you are.
Alright.
The build I use is basically a secondary tank.
Do what?
I can easily. The build I use in a secondary tank. But I
Yeah.
do just a lot of them.
I'll be right back, guys.
Get banned and
What's going on,
plays Ryoma more.
What up?
I think.
What's up, guys?
Did you guys watch that pick ban?
Yeah.
We sit here discussing it.
Did you see the difference?
Do we?
Did you see the execution of my late game poke comp?
Yeah.
I not only built what I wanted, my three guys I wanted to take away, Zuka and Jinnar, who are really able to dive into poke comps and kill them. And then I set myself up. I mean, we totally baited them into thinking we were taking something different, and then took what we wanted, which was this exact kind of comp.
One thing Rogue pointed out, he was like, I don't know why they banned. He understood why you banned Jinnar, but
No.
he says,
I understand why they would ban Jinnar in a situation like if you didn't know any of the enemies, but like their mage doesn't play anything but Liliana. So for mage, basically.
I don't know that. I don't know anything about Ludlow, so it didn't matter to me. But remember, we're not always banning. You're not always going to know what the other person plays, so you're banning for the
Right.
thing that counters you. Jinnar can be a hard counter to a poke comp because he could literally
Yep.
ult and flicker in and wipe out your entire backline.
Yeah, no. Generally speaking, it was a phenomenal ban.
I don't, and I'm fine with Wukong because on Morin, Wukong can't one-shot me. He can't one-shot Natalia, and he certainly can't one-shot Ryoma if Ryoma's playing well. So when he gets to the backline, either I'm gonna knock him up or Natalia's gonna hit him with a stun. I mean, I'm totally fine with Wukong. I didn't ban any of the jungle's picks because I knew he would take somebody assassin. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go play.
Okay.
All right, I'm back, guys. Just wanted to talk over the pick and ban phase with those guys a little bit. Make sure I get a leash up top here, Kuko.
No problem. You want me to help out as well?
No, you're right.
I want you to pull up
I'll just watch
All right, guys. Communication. Turn your communication on level 10. Everything you do, team-based. Let's go.
Wow.
Alright, whoever's top is... I don't see them on the map. I'm on my way.
Yeah, this Dane is just standing there like this. Oh, Liliana's coming?
I'm coming.
Okay, let's go quick wave.
My bad.
You're fine.
Remember, guys, our game plan is late game, so don't be overly aggressive unless it's a really surgical and really well thought out idea.
Alright, Thane's rotating bot.
Gang, bot lane coming in. Let him push out, please. Get back.
Alright, I'm coming down there.
Get Thane. Everyone on Thane. Everyone on Thane.
Liliana's probably gonna follow.
Nice, man.
Liliana. Just get him poked out and back up. There you go.
Alright, I hit Liliana with my one. Zoning out to
Oh, Wukong's in the back. Wukong's in the back. Watch out.
Get ready on him. Already, I don't see him anymore.
Wukong.
I got a flicker.
Knock back.
I hooked him.
I should be able to kill Ryoma. Not Ryoma, Thane. I see Ryoma going in and I say Ryoma.
I'm gonna clear bottom.
Wukong is still in the bush here. Hey, top. Okay.
Alright,
Alright, that was a pretty even trade. We're not worried about losing.
Lily on him. I don't have eyes on Lily. I'm gonna back for some mana. Are they on dragon?
They may be on dragon. No, they're not. I think they're coming to get dragon, maybe.
Yeah, I think they're trying
Probably
to
getting
yeah.
position.
No.
Wukong's up top. We should be able to clear wave right here.
I'm clearing mid wave. Let's get ready for dragon. Let's go dragon.
Wukong is on Sentinel.
Until Addison is probably right in the
I just want
bushes.
to point out that Thane's missed a lot of gold. He's not really staying in their lane.
Drag him out. Drag him out. Drag him out this way, bot. Drag him out, bot.
I'll clear up mid.
Oh god. Just get the dragon, I'm trying to...
No, we need to focus on heroes. Get heroes. Just let dragon reset, I'd rather...
Wukong is coming.
Wukong's low, he has no mana.
Yeah, Wukong's going back mid.
He's running to a siege.
Both Lily and Solanas are...
Just keep your towers.
You should be able to kill...
Yeah, we need to back up when we're that low. Remember, the only way we're gonna lose this game is if we make mistakes like that.
Yeah, I thought I could hit her with my...
Mid lane, guys, mid lane. Tank. You gotta go mid lane, dude. We can't all stack bot lane.
I'm heading up.
Yeah, but we're taking tower damage, so we can't afford.
Oh god, I'm lagging out.
They're in the bush here.
Just stay back at your towers. That game is GG's for us, so just keep protecting your towers, keep pushing out lanes. Yep.
Alright, Wukong might be coming towards you.
Yeah, Wukong is flanking.
Got him. I have him under.
I'm coming. They're coming up by Slayer.
Twice maybe also going up to you guys.
They're hurting on the backside. Don't worry about them. Let's see if we can just finish down thing. Watch out for Liliana. There you go.
I'm gonna go clear mid.
Good job clearing mid. Good rotations. We're gonna give a little bit of a bully top lane. Hold on a second. Stay here. Clear this lane. See if we can't do anything here.
We could probably bully
Just stay back at your tower mid lane and clear it. Your bot lane's alright for now. Alright, 3 minions, let's go. I have my ult up. Mina, pull if you can.
Move down.
Got her.
Retreat.
I see you, yeah, doing one.
Guys, FYI, on the bully comp like that, the gig isn't killing it's getting the tower.
Oh, nice.
You saw that, did you?
Nice, I saw that.
I was trying to anticipate where she would dive to safety too, and put my thing down to get her. Get back to tower, guys. Stay at towers. We're gonna lose this game if we keep living so far out of our towers to die.
I'm gonna tap.
They're gonna dive me up top.
Alright, we need Mina top to help out. I'm starting to get some money, guys. Just hold up a little bit longer. I haven't died yet.
Right.
I'm getting some good
they're
cash.
rotating bot for dragon.
Okay, let's go. We have to meet them there. Let's at least put a... Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Wukong was just top lane. I don't think they're quite there yet. Just back up top lane.
Nah, Wukong just came by mid lane.
Okay, then let's go take a look real quick.
Yeah, Dana's going to dragging that.
They don't have it yet, so just hold on. Minute, come over here. Get ready for an engage. I'm gonna get red buff first. Hold on a second. Get back.
Oh, Dana's going pushing.
Back up, back up, back up. Bait him to me, bait him to me. If they come, they're dead.
Oh, Wukong bot.
What the heck, my ult? Where did it go?
Mine didn't go off either.
Wait.
Alright. My ult didn't go off, that was some bull crap.
I'm gonna go mid lane.
I got it also. If you need it back, go ahead.
I gotta get. No, I gotta go.
Bottom lane for me.
I'm up.
Top.
Let that bot tower go. Just get back, just get back.
That's all I'm saying.
We lost 2 towers. We just need to back up sooner than that on that bot engage. We need to be doing the backing up faster than that. Unfortunately, I shot my ult out and then did my knockback. My ult didn't go off. My knockback went out first and I didn't get anyone in my ultimate, which sucks because I was about to get 3 people if it would have gone off properly. I don't know why the ultimate on Morin sometimes just doesn't work. I gotta be there.
Somehow top is still.
Top is on.
No. You go mid, go. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna try to take this bottom tower.
I'm coming right now. So
Lily's coming.
I think Wukong's gonna try and get on your blue.
Google, can you get mid?
I'll get mid. Wukong should be coming up.
Yeah, we have to back up on this one.
Yeah, get back top.
Yeah, that's right. Back top. Keep playing safe. End game is near.
I'll move to mid.
They're coming for blue.
Yes, sir.
Wukong's in the bushes right there.
Oh, come on. Who walked by me and watched that happen? Kuko.
No, he went in with as soon as I came back.
Yeah, I can't fix that.
Remember, guys, stay in your lanes, at your towers. This is the 3rd time we've had a team fight loss in the jungle. This is the way to lose the game. Stay in your lanes, protect your towers, play conservatively. We have a late game team coming.
You're gonna take mid, probably.
Yes, there. Unless I can do something about it.
You might be able to if they go in. We'll get old.
Wukong may be in the bush next to you.
Liliana might be at the
I think they take red buff. No, they didn't take red buff.
They are.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come to back. I'm gonna go
disengage.
Guys, too far out. Too far out. Just stay back. We really don't want to lose our 2 tier towers before 12 minutes before the game team comes. So. Guys, top tower. Come on, dudes. We cannot leave a single tower available to just be killed with no help. We just literally abandoned top tower and just said, F that lane.
I think they're getting Abyssal. Yeah, they're there.
Gonna have to hope they fuck.
Oh, I think they're probably gonna dive mid tower where the minions come.
Not if I can stop them.
That Dane gets us.
Oh, man, can you dive me?
Bot's getting pushed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get bottom tower.
Go bot. Everyone else stay mid.
Okay.
Ari coming mid.
Wukong's coming mid. Wukong's coming.
Oh yeah, we got a back there one.
There was no way I could have got out.
They may jump you, Ethan. Yeah, they're definitely jumping you.
That's the favorite tower.
The only thing we have to do to win a late game team comp is to not die in our jungle 4 times, and that's exactly what we did, unfortunately.
Oh, he had to back off. Watch out for Wukong.
No.
Oh, she's
Minna, you
they're
can't
all
keep leaving
coming up.
tanks exposed, man. We're just losing towers like that. We gotta stop walking away from towers like that.
You guys gotta back off.
Peel. No.
No.
Peel, guys. Peel for your back line.
I could have moved.
You guys are not assassins. You guys are not assassins.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I could have moved.
I haven't got a single second of peel this entire game.
Yeah, when I bought a minions come in, that's game.
See if you can throw a couple abilities bot lane real quick. Just knock those minions in.
Just try ult.
Yeah, I gotta
Go for it.
Okay, I'm reviving.
I'll go top. Go back.
Google, come with me to blue.
Alright, I reckon let's just like analyze and get informed.
Yeah, there's Dark Slayer.
That's the only thing.
Just keep, no, back up. Keep pushing out lanes. Keep backing up. We'll stay in our base.
No, push bottom because they were just Slayer.
Just
They're gonna be rotating now.
Just because they're at Slayer doesn't mean there was 5 people there, just FYI. So, you have no vision on anyone on their team, so you're overextending. If there was 3 down there, you'd be dead right now. Just stay in the base, push out lanes. Let's win a team fight and flip the game around. Minna, your job is to peel for the back line. We do not need you to pull people and make plays right now. We need you to make sure your squishies don't die. I've been getting jumped all game with not a second of peel. I'm backing up. Get back.
Yeah, they're coming into the tall tower. There we go. Yeah, there goes top.
We gotta get hell.
I'm getting my butt effed and no help. Just FYI, guys, you guys are literally crowd controlling the only tank they have on their team, ensuring that we lose this game. The one guy who got crowd controlled and helped on was the tank.
I could have moved out that entire fight.
For me, it's either go into the hole in it.
Stat wise, it says that he's not, but he got it.
I gotta dip out of there for a little bit and cool down. Hey guys, let's stop dying in jungle. Okay, let's all just walk back in there and die again and again and again.
All right, well let's go to Scrim 1 so I
do what?
Go to Scrim 1 so I can interview you.
You can interview me. Go ahead.
They're not gonna hear me.
Wait, what do you mean?
On stream. I mean, you can
I'm going with you too if you want. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go, but
Just like that. All right, guys. So how you think you did?
We did good.
Did well.
We did great. That was fun.
Yeah. You did. So the spectators, we're all in agreement with giving Dane the MVP for that game. He made some really great plays. At one point, that he had 3 to 4 guys on the other team under their own tower. Hit him with the ult. He is the key reason why you guys have won a lot of these team fights. Subject also made some great plays. Ari made some. You all the guys made great plays, but Dane was like the key reason you won the majority of your fights. So hats off to Dane for getting MVP of this match.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, I agree. Dane was awesome.
See what's going on with the other team here.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah.
All right, guys. What happened? Talk to me.
Uphill.
We grouped up too much and the Dane just
Grouped up in
fucked us up.
jungle.
Yeah, thing was definitely hurting you guys. A lot of the issues. One thing I can tell you, me, there's a lot of times you were going out there to pull the enemy team, and at a certain point, I probably say about halfway through the game, maybe one thing you may have needed to realize is pulling them wasn't working for you, and you should focus more on pilling for your backline because they were having their way with the back. And so instead of just using your pull to engage, use your pull to get those enemies off of your back line, like your Moira and your Natalia. And then after you pull them off of your heroes, then ult them so they stay off the heroes. That's one way you want to learn to use Mina. Like, she's a great offensive hero, but there's times where you have a late game team comp like what you have to use Mina to pull those enemies off your back line, ult them so they stay off, and then allow your back line to do damage. The team comp you guys have, you should have ran through on late game. All you would have had to do was turtle, farm up, and late game you would have easily ran through. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. It's pretty much the same thing with Natalia. A lot of you guys did group up a little bit too much, but more or less so, the team just wasn't getting enough kill from Mina. Omen probably could even use his ult in a defensive way. To keep their attackers off the back line. So I mean, it's just a little bit. It's always good job, regardless of what took place. But just keep in mind, your heroes aren't just for offensive. You have to learn how to use them in defensive ways.
No responses. That's alright. Whatever. Anyways, god dang, man. That game was frustrating.
I couldn't hear you at all, obviously, but I could just tell by looking at the game. I was thinking to myself, he's got to be.
Well, we lost the tower from people literally just walking away as a wave was coming in, and then the tower just going down. I mean, that's pretty much grade A.
Bad as it gets.
Just bad decision making. So that really grinded my gear a little bit. And then the constant need to try to fight in the jungle. It'd be different if I was like, yeah, we're gonna keep engaging, but when I'm like, hey, we're gonna play back at our tower, stop going in the jungle, back up, and we're still just walking in and feeding kills. Dang it, that's frustrating.
I think there was only, to be honest, only one play that annoyed me by the other team. And that was at the very end when they were not ending game. I was like, hit the tower! Hit the tower! Hit the tower!
Yeah, it's true. Alright. Let's start getting set up for game 4. Do we have that thing filled out yet, or no?
No, we don't.
Let's fill that out.
No, I was messing around with it. I want to play, but I don't really know where to put my stuff.
Pete will put you somewhere.
I want to let other people kind of, get their opportunities,
Hell, stick me in every game, bro.
You already the jungle.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I know it.
Rogue, if you could have one player of your choice on your team, who would it be?
Well, it just depends on who all's playing.
Well, just like if you could have a particular player.
Bro, if I could have anybody, I mean, I'm just saying, but I'd choose Ethan.
I'm pretty sure he needs a break. So what we'll do first, let me see who's available.
Etan, Hopeful, Alpha's good. I'd pick anybody. Any of the top players, I'd pick them. pistol.
I heard you. I'm listening.
I'd love to have pistol on my team. That mean a gameplay OP.
Fortunately, I'll be on the other team. But this is going to be your time to shine, man. Your time to shine. Alright.
Don't expect too much. Honestly, I need a whole hell of a lot of practice with shot calling and everything. So we'll see how it goes. E10, you in next game or no?
Pistol setting up. I don't know. Not yet. Looks like.
We'll use him as a last resort. I need a high quality silo.
Virginia's in yet?
Yeah, he changed his role. He didn't want to play silo.
Oh my gosh, come
on. Let me see. Oh, I got one for you. I got it.
Boss man, I was gonna play Zenio support.
That's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing.
No, the reason he gets played, where he does is because he can freaking ult anywhere on the map. If you're playing him support, you're really losing that advantage of that ultimate.
Yeah, might.
Because your support's supposed to be the one that rotates and is there for the stuff when it needs to be done.
Right. That's where I kind of play him. You know, I'm there to be, whenever I need to be. And then I can kind of help out and split push and all that good stuff and also be in all the fights.
All right, I'll be looking out for it.
Yeah, I like Zenio DS lane, and that's about it.
I mean, we don't...
you just made that easy.
What?
I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry.
That's just my opinion.
Just trying it out. I'm saying that I'm trying to break the mold and that. I had a couple of games today.
No, it's not that he can't play support. It's just that because of his ult, it makes him a much stronger Darkslayer option because he can ult to Dragon when it needs to and ult to... Whereas the support is generally supposed to already be in those places at the right times. So it minimizes the potency of his ultimate, if you see what I'm saying.
Right.
It's not that he wouldn't be able to do it. I'm sure he'd be fine on it. He's tanky enough. He has enough, decent little crowd control and stuff. But yeah.
All right. Hold on. Research is done.
Maybe I'll try it. Probably.
Let me see. Ooh. Juno. Has Juno played? Oh, we just went last night. Alright, I think this is it. I'm ready to do this.
Sometimes I don't like when people say that because it really does depend. Somebody said it doesn't matter what people say or viable. If you're good at him, play him. That's just kind of.
Who said that?
Ryan Chu.
Yeah, he's wrong. The reality is we don't live in a world of participation trophies. Some heroes are better than others in certain situations, and that matters.
What about most mage? Compared to most mages, she doesn't do like shit. She doesn't do anything.
Saphira?
Yeah.
Yeah, her damage isn't up to par as a mage.
So, there's the answer to your question.
She's only good like 1v1, but she like, so in like a team aspect, she's pretty bad.
Alright, we're ready.
Okay, let me check it out.
What are we checking out?
No, he's checking out.
Teams. Let's get this thing on the road. Alright. I see I'm not in the game. That's whatever. I'm just kidding. Okay. We got Hopeful. No, just kidding. Hopeful's not in the game. Oh, Rip. Hopeful. Special. Okay. Team 1, Pistol. Alpha. Rogue, Team 2. Agent Alpha on Team 1. Subject 49, Team 1. And Lord Grim, Team 1. And then we've got Junius. Hopefully you here. Hopeful, if you're here, blink twice or say something or do something.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, let me get my headphones.
Pistol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna put Hopeful on the other team. These team comps aren't gonna work.
Okay. Wait, which one are you concerned about?
I'll show you.
Okay.
You guys have a pretty good team, so I want to even it out. I think this will be good, though. I think that'll be a really good challenge for both teams. Make a really good last game. So.
Okay.
All right, Hopeful. I put you in this, and Let's get these guys ready to go.
Myself and it fucking
Alright, team
threw me
1.
out the Discord.
We got Pistol Pete support, Lord Grim side lane, Agent Alpha side lane, Alpha mid lane, and Subject 49 jungle. Lobby ID is 3222.
Hey, if you just want to go with agent, that's fine. I know what you mean. Before.
I could probably do that.
Right.
Good bad, man.
Alright, dudes. I got Junia support, Hopeful side lane, Polly side lane, Bend over mid, and Driz, aka Rogue, into the jungle.
Okay.
Little piece of advice. If your shot caller says peel, I'd probably peel. And if he says don't die in the jungle over and over again, I'd probably not die in the jungle over and over again. Just throwing that out there. No specific reasons why I'm throwing that out there. Just
yeah, no, I get you. I get you. It's fine.
3222 lobby ID.
Somebody invite
2 minutes.
me. I gotta open the game.
I'll invite you. 2 minutes to think about what you guys' plan is for the game.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, can we get a comp? Oh, the Rourke skin's coming.
What's up, guys? I just read all your stuff. I was catching up. It's alright. I'm a little salty, but it happens. It is a learning process, so I can't be too salty. The frustrating part is when like you're actively coaching it in game, like, hey, don't do this, and then literally that's the next thing that gets done. That's frustrating. But it's a learning experience. We have to learn these things. So. Go on YouTube chat. I've been away for a little bit. Where's Baldum in the meta? Yeah, Baldum jungle right now is really strong. This is a really intense game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this game on the road, huh? Check out Team 1.
Nobody cares, bro. Anyway.
Nobody cares. About what? Okay, what's your guys' team comp strategy?
We're looking towards Pope / late game.
Okay. And what heroes are you looking to ban in order to ensure that you have that advantage?
We're target banning.
Target banning. Okay.
Junius, what are you thinking?
Team 2.
If Hopeful's gonna go tanky down there, I can go a net. That'll be some crazy support, and I could just stay with you, bro. You know, or
yeah.
I could.
That would be okay.
That sounds good.
And I can always be with you. You know, I could be somewhere else and then always jump to you. You know, I keep my open.
We got you guys are out of time, suckers.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right, what sort of team comp are you guys thinking?
Probably dive.
Yeah, it's definitely a dive comp.
Okay, and what kinds of heroes are you looking to ban in order to ensure you have that advantage?
Removing maybe pokey type heroes, Telna, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All right,
And we got-
sounds good. I'm starting up. You guys ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Blue team's turn to ban.
I just played Creed. I played the last game and missed it.
Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban.
Cephas got a buff to his jungle clear also.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Oh man. Target banning, aka banning out dive cop heroes. Wonder Woman, Mallet Gun. They are doing a good job of banning out some of the anti-dive comp heroes, but they don't. Let's see if they can still form a dive comp.
Red team's turn to pick.
Ignis, late game hero. Oof, they're not going. Yeah, well, Riom was not a great dive guy, but L'Oreal is a good dive mage. So we're 50-50 here. Late game. Okay. Crash, that's good. That's a good play instead of Mallet for Hopeful. Let's see what Junius goes. So they have 2 dive heroes now. Team Blue is gonna go poke. There you go. That's solid. That's solid actually right there. We're gonna get a. Oh, we're getting a marksman side lane. That is not a late game team comp. I mean, it kind of is, but Murad's not really a late game guy. He going Omen jungle, huh? Oh no, he must be going Rioma jungle, and he's giving Omen to Polly. They're gonna be swapping, I bet. I can kind of understand the Mina ban. Oh, he switched last second too. Okay. Going Quillen. It's a pretty squishy team. That's actually not a bad pick. Mina was kind of an odd ban, but I can understand. They wanted to ban Mina from pistol. That's a target ban, not a comp ban. All those are target bans on the Team Red side. Mina is for pistol, and Tilanas is for pistol, and Alpha is Liliana. All right, guys. Ooh. I'm tired. Last game of the night is underway. Quillen's not a bad dive comp here either, because he can get in and out so well. we go, folks. About to get real. Let's follow on the junglers a little bit and see how fast they clear. Yeah, you're right, Kuko. It's a pretty squishy team for even Murad's gonna be squishy. If Quillen catches Murad, he might be able to kill him before he can even move. Ignis can beat Quillen 1v1. Yeah, if Ignis sees him coming. If Quillen gets behind him, Quillen will win that fight, guaranteed. Quillen can kill Ignis before he becomes visible. It's very, very highly dependent on how much money he has. This is trying to bully that back line, but not gonna happen. Hopeful is stealing red buff. That's a really interesting move. Looks like Mirai cut off the back line, but they were still able to get out just fine. Wait. Ooh, they did. Hopeful did steal red buff. Really solid play early. I'd probably buy Arcane, I say though. You don't need Morin for your positions. That red buff is a pretty big advantage for Hopeful early, especially the XP. He's already at level 3. There's a lot of posturing for the dragon that comes up in 10 seconds here. Let's see what happens here. There's 3 on 3 here. They're going to go ahead and start it, but red is posturing for a takeover here. If they clear lane out, they'll have a pretty free opening to go and attack. There they go, they're engaging. Hopeful doesn't have ult yet. Nice ultimate, but it ain't going to make a difference. They were too low. Blue was too low to be in there. The blue was just too low to be in there. Pistol went down easy. Dragon got taken by. That was a bad engagement. All 5 people alive in both teams and not really having a clear opening to Dragon. That was a bad Dragon. You want to make a clearing first. Force them to choose. Clear out bot lane. Have it pushed in. Make them try to defend that tower. You got to make choices. Now they're still in red buff again. Liliana's coming over. Interesting. Good rotation by Junius bot lane to go make sure he protects that tower while they still red. That was a really solid communication. It's getting started up here. Alpha's getting some nice damage on. Real nice damage. Oh, but look at that front side coming in. Oh, they are boned. Team Blue just got outplayed hard. Now that was a sandwich effect. They came in from both sides, from the jungle side and from the lane side, and they sandwiched that team together. And they destruct them. That was a solid play by Team Red again. Team Red's teamwork looks good. That's a bad play by Bendover. Bendover needs to be doing damage to that tower. That's a bad time to leave. He had a long time to do damage. I know he's a mage and he doesn't do a lot, but that counts. It counts, and he had help mid lane with Junius there on Zenial. That should have been a situation where he stayed there. L'Oreal can do some of that too, because she can avoid tower shots if she has to, and she can avoid all damage with her dashes. So I'm gonna answer your question anyways. Polly pushing like a beast. He finished that tower, and he gets out alive. Well played, Polly. He's going to get well out of dodge. Now there's a nice engaged bot lane. Hopeful still has his ultimate. Pistol Pete gets a really great ult off to stop him, and he actually is going to get out alive too, it looks like. Wait. Oh, he pulls him under tower. Disrupted it. Oof. Well played. That ult by Genius was a waste. They should stop chasing kills. Focus on the towers. Focus on the towers. There you go. They still red buff again. That's a good way to counter a Murad. Take his red buff, take his farm. Great way to counter Murad. There's Murad mid lane. Junior's jumping in. Junior's doing a great job of being a tower protector. He's been rotating from tower to tower, defending it. Now he needs to do that and then use his ultimate to engage into something interesting and something that's worthwhile. Well, Hopeful's being really aggressive, trying to steal some jungle. They're trying to catch on to it, but man, it is spiraling. This is already a 3,000 gold lead at the 5.5-minute mark. Right now, my MVP is Junius, man. Besides that bad ult, Junius has been making a lot of really smart decisions the way he's pushing out lanes. The way he's not pushing out lanes, he's really just protecting the towers. He's doing a great job. Crash has done well, Quillen's done well. Right now, Junius is my MVP. Another bad engage by Team Blue on Dragon, and Murad just doesn't seem to know when to come in. Nice ultimate by him, and they're going in, and again, Blue Team is just... Murad doesn't seem to understand why or when he's engaging on dragons. Now Team Blue has a big advantage. Let's see how many there's 4 dead for Team Red. Or sorry, Team Red's got a big advantage. 4 dead. Now they're gonna give up the top tower. They better sure as heck make sure they take a tier tower and then the mid tower to make up for it. Ben needs to take that, and he's getting hit by minions. He's actually gonna be close to dying there. Oof, he missed the freaking tower. That is bad news. So they didn't end up getting any towers for that, and they lost top. That was terribly played by Team Red. That was a huge advantage, 4 down, and they got absolutely jack crap from it. That's a really, really bad play. It was just not well executed at all. You have to have a better understanding of what to do when you win a team fight that well. Do you know, if you go read the announcements, you'll see the tiers. It's tier 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what more information you want besides that, but there should be something there. Oh, nice ult under tower by Hopeful. Hopeful takes down Alpha, who's a big deterrent to what they do. In comes in Zenial, gets the ult down, perfectly placed in a really, really, really well-timed dive. The one thing Hopeful needs to work on is getting out on time. Hopeful's died twice now on dives. Now they're stealing jungle again. They're really focused on starving out the farm, which is why they're already ahead by 5,000, like the 7.5-minute mark.
Blue team tower has been destroyed.
Good job, Team Red again. They got a bully comp, and they are bullying well. So they're executing their comp idea well. So good for them. They built it fairly well. And they're doing it. The reason why Quillen fits pretty well with the dive comp is that Quillen is a bully also. So when they're bullying, Quillen gets to go in and bully because it's so distracting when they're diving tower. Now they're going to get another dragon. No, Kuko, that it's only been 9 minutes. Kuko, what are you talking about? Zenial split pushing again. Support Zenial doing some work, man. Looks like support pistols coming in. Oh, Zenial went in too deep. Luckily, he's tanky SF. He could be able to get no problem. Do some damage on Red. Nice ultimate top lane. Look at that tower dive. Hopeful and Rogue. That's all they need right there. There's plenty of damage. They dove the 2 squishies. The 2 squishies shouldn't be in a lane together alone. That's a terrible, terrible idea. And they're going to blow that tower. Well played, Team Red is just really playing aggressive. Now with the lead, they're not fiddling around. They're not going, oh, I'm going to go think about Dragon. I'm going to go clear jungle again. No, bully. Bully, bully, bully. Push it. You have so much more gold. You have a much stronger comp. Just bully, bully, bully.
Blue team tower has been destroyed.
Execution has been really solid for Team Red. jungle. That was a good time to back off. There was no immediate towers to be taken. They're stealing jungle. Hopefully he's oh, he just stole that. Oh no, I didn't. He needs to back off. They should be getting Darkslayer right now. They should have stolen jungle on their way to Darkslayer, gotten Darkslayer, and then ended game. Yeah, 3 mid. Pushing that bot lane. I don't mind the fact that they're getting 3. Push out all 3 lanes. They should. If they're gonna push out the lanes, they need to push out all 3 lanes. 2's not enough to be a distraction. 2's not enough to be a difference maker. Stealing blue buff. Push out top. Bot's pushing in. Mid's pushing in. Push out top. Make a play on Darkslayer. They gotta do something. They're just kind of posturing right now. When they posture against a team that has a late game team comp, you're giving them a door to collect gold, to make the game last longer, to catch up. And right now, there's a mistake being done by Team Red. As now we have Ari split pushing bot, and no one seems to be any the wiser of it. Ari's gonna get a free tower. That was they got Darkslayer finally, but again, they could have got Darkslayer a minute ago. Darkslayer could have been taken a while ago, and now let's see who got Darkslayer. Okay, it's Rogue. I'd be pushing mid. I'd be pushing out one wave here. No, see, that's a mistake. Rogue needs to push that wave out. That's an empty lane. So the minions coming in as a distraction because they will get the core. Now they're kind of posturing. They're kind of thinking. They're being a little bit too cute with their strategy. They're trying to think. Lord Grim got it under control. He sees it. He's checking bushes with the shurikens, not getting baited into it. Team Blue is playing really patient now. They have no tower there. Well, they got minions coming, so they're gonna just push from top and try to end it. I don't know if that's the route I would have taken. I would have faked top and pushed mid. Now they have no minions. They're getting a little overextended and a little overly aggressive. Ignis flickers out and gets in. Now Ignis is starting to do some work. Ultimate in, gets some tower damage down. The gold lead might be a little too much, but Red played this badly and Blue is playing it really well. And they're actually winning it, which is how it should be. Winning it really well because Alpha's been playing dominant right here in this team fight. And they just demolish it. That was the wrong way to go about that. And that's an issue of not knowing how to end the game. Well, they were aggressively trying to end the game, and they didn't start that in any way, shape, or form. Nice pull by Pistol, secure that kill. They're getting one on Vanover, and they stayed in a little too long. In comes Junius with the heal. Now they're boned. That was too much. Lord Grim needs to make a decision. Are you gonna keep split pushing? Mid's gonna go down in his absence. Ignis needs to go there and play that wave fast to have this be simple. There we go. Ignis is there. Hopeful's ult is not up yet, so actually a good time. Subject's doing okay at the front side. He gets out. They get minion wave. That's good. Now, Grim got a nice push there and got to tower, but good job on planning. Red's not pushing in all 3 lanes, which is the right play. Alpha's doing a great job of clearing the wave. Wave's gone. They disrupted to get out, but there ain't nothing to be done. Freaking Alpha just clear wave like a beast. That was really well played. Now they're going in. A little too far out for my taste. The tower is a weapon. Nice job pulling in Bendover. Bendover's going to try to get out. Now they overextend to get him. They coming in from behind. Let's see if they can do something with it. Slims is gone. I don't know about that ult, but top's getting pushed in. They need to get back. So that was really just kind of a meh play by both teams. Nothing really happening either way. Good job on Murad for clearing lane. He gets his ult off. That teleport wasn't far back enough. Now Rogue's gonna kill him. Murad's done. You can't be teleporting and ulting in from that close where it's really easy to get back to your original teleportation spot. Because when that happens, you're dead meat. So now Red is struggling to close the door and Blue's catching up in gold. This is where it could turn. The only issue that I see is that I haven't seen Slims really do anything worthwhile this game. So I'm concerned that the Slims doesn't have enough experience on Slims to really be a game-changing hero at the end of the game when fully built. I'm also not a huge fan of the Slims build, to be honest, at all. So I'm a little concerned about what's going to come out of this. I mean, the Slims build is fine. It's pretty standard, but it isn't really the direction I'd go. Now they're taking Dragon. Pistols made some nice plays here in the second half. Getting pulls under towers and getting it done. I don't think Rack's being too passive. I think his game plan is for late game, so he's trying to be more passive in order to get to late game. I just don't know that people who are playing late game heroes on Team Blue are going to be able to do enough late game. Google says a Fed Toolin is a target to be gangbang. A Fed Toolin is an easy target. Probably gets a little overextended. Ari gets a nice kill on him, a little, but then again overextends right back at it. And now, what flipped that teamfight right there was a nice ult by Zenio to give a damage reduction, and Murad was nowhere in sight. That was an overextension engage, while there was no Murad assassin nearby. And Murad chooses to go ahead and ult the Zenio instead of any of the squishies, which is going to cost them the game. The majority of this game, this is over. I thought the jungle play for Team Blue was not very good. That a lot of mistakes cost that team dearly, including the dragon decisions. Ignis did some really good work. Ignis got to be hands down the MVP for that team. All right, let's go talk to the teams and see what this was all about.
Did a lot of damage.
What's going on, guys? How did that game go?
Yes, I messed up at the end.
You did overextend.
We had a few hiccups. And they turned it to code.
They do what?
We had a few hiccups. So like there was what's the word? Like we were missing certain parts of our communication. So it turned into a coaching experience for like some of the players who are developing.
Yeah, I would say the majority of the issues I saw in that game, I don't know if they were the decision of the jungler, but the dragon, the times you guys went after dragons were all bad. Which is why you guys got a big fire dragon over and over again. And then, yeah, the jungle play left a little bit to be desired. I thought Ignis did a good job. I thought there was a lot of positioning issues with your guys' Slims. I'm gonna mute him because I can't hear anything. Slims struggled to have good positioning, which got you killed a lot. You have to learn how to better keep your frontline heroes in between you and them. They had some pretty good dive heroes, so it wasn't really like, you were necessarily going to get away, but that your positioning regardless was a problem. And then
any tips for me?
Who's that?
Grim.
Grim, I thought you did all right for the most part. I mean, you definitely overextended. Your split pushing was okay, but I thought you lacked a little bit of map awareness at times of knowing when to push what side and how far you could go. You had a really good one bot lane. Watch that game tomorrow again on stream and you'll see what I mean. There was a couple times where you could have really split pushed hard if you had a really good awareness on where everyone was at, and you didn't. But for the most part, it was fine. Overall, I think the team comp, I think Murad was a big mistake into this team comp, to be honest. Murad is a dive hero, not somebody who plays late game and protects from dive. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there was almost nothing given from the jungle that was helpful for your team. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but yeah, we kind of, that was something I pointed out in the game from mistakes we were making. So I mean, it was something we were aware of. We just couldn't make it.
Well, I don't know that you could adjust with the hero in the game. I mean, the Murad was the wrong pick for the team comp, I think, so these the result. But good game, guys.
Thank you.
All right, coming down.
Thanks.
All right, dudes, what's going on?
Hey.
Hello.
All right, so tell me about that game.
I did horribly. Absolute trash. I want to kill
I
myself.
shot called.
Please.
We all got fed, and we.
He chased an Ignis under tower.
Stop it! Leave me alone.
Your guys' final push to. So the big mistake you guys made at the end there, you made a few mistakes. I don't remember them all of a sudden. The one I do remember was when you guys were trying to end game. The correct play there is to push out the empty tower and then rotate mid and pop. So you would have one person mid pushing out, one person top pushing, or then the rest of the team top. You push out top, and then it's a fake out. Then the entire team goes mid with the Drake, and they have to clear that top lane because it's empty, and it'll get to core if they don't. You see what I'm saying? Then you have a much easier time diving that inhib mid tower, and then it's like a whole different situation. You guys also went way too deep. Hopeful. Your main problem in the game was you got to figure out when to get out of your tower dives. You died twice to towers by staying in too long. And it's not the end of the world. It's not like, oh yeah, that sucks. It's the GG's. But had you not died there, you guys would have been able to accomplish much more. Also, there was one team fight you guys won. I'm trying to remember where it was. And you got it. Oh, it was a little bit earlier. You got it in the bot jungle. You guys killed 4 people. You remember that one? Near the beginning of the game, or maybe mid game.
Yeah, I know
where we could have fixed Slayer.
How many? Well, you could have, but how many towers did you guys get from that?
None.
None. 2 of you went to go kill jungle minions, and 2 of you went to towers, but it was the worst 2. You had L'Oreal mid, and I think you had Junius bot, and those are the 2 slower pushers that you have on the team for towers. You guys should have gotten, when you kill 4 people, if you don't knock down 2 towers, you're doing something wrong. Whether it's not pushing out lanes enough prior to that, or not going to the towers after the fact. Either way, that was a mistake. And then let's see. I would say the MVP of your guys' team was Junius.
Yeah.
And here's the reason why. That dude was literally bouncing from one lane to the next, protecting towers, giving you guys the ability to go and steal red buff over and over again, giving you guys the ability to get into some really smart engages together. Junius was literally like a goalie back there, just defending one tower after another. And then his ults, maybe 1 or 2 of them were bad, but for the most part, his ults were like fight changing, where he ulted in to the spot he needed to be on. That his damage reduction was key, his heal was key in order to keep you guys. And a couple of them had really phenomenal timing to where it almost appeared to people who weren't paying attention that Team Blue was starting to win that fight. And then Zennial's ult flips the script on that, and the next thing you know, Team Blue's getting beat down and Team Red's walking away with the victory, because that's how potent Zennial's ultimate is when timed correctly.
Hey, boss man. Hey, boss man. That's that support item too. That's the support item too, because I jumped in with the ult, and then I hit the support item when I get there, so I'm putting the shield on the lowest person.
There you go. I know you're trying to prove to me that Zennial ult or Zennial support is a thing.
It worked, man.
I'm just saying that ult on me whenever I was just clearing wave mid lane was terrific.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that the whole time. That one time he ulted on the wrong part of the team, I was like, rip.
I said there was 1 or 2 ults that was like, what the hell's going on there? But for the most part,
it was literally an accident. He would have ulted in the right spot, but he didn't mean to. It was a misclick. That's all.
Yeah, he ulted on me by accident while I was clearing a wave.
Regardless, though, you guys executed your team comp as far as picking heroes. The only one I really disliked was Ryoma, and one of the reasons why Ryoma did so poorly. I mean, not that you necessarily played like out of your mind good, but when you play a hero like Ryoma who doesn't fit the team comp at all, you're never going to stand out properly. You know what I'm saying? You're the black sheep of the comp.
I will say one thing. Rogue wanted Ryoma.
Yeah. I was gonna be Ryoma jungle, but
I figured so.
He wanted Irie, and Irie got stolen. So then I was just like, well, they didn't ban Quillen.
that was a good choice because they had a lot of squishy. They were going late game. Quillen's a good late game stopper. So overall, though, I mean, you guys won the pick and ban, I think, and then the Murad pick really hurt them badly. That didn't make any sense.
Yeah, that was a weird pick. I didn't understand that at all.
And then you guys did a really good job too of taking advantage. They kept engaging the dragon at really bad times.
Yep.
And it was like just like a silver platter feeding your team. So yeah, overall execution of your comp was good. You guys had you guys didn't just have a dive comp. You guys had a bully comp, and that's one of the things I was saying in stream that I didn't mind about Quillen in that comp is because Quillen is also a bully. And especially when they're going late game, you know, you are just free with all the front line distractions to really go backside. It's hard to focus. I don't think people realize how difficult it is to focus on an assassin who's invisible and like that when you have all the graphics from the Crest ultimate. So you have the wave, and these colors matter. They distract your eyes. You have the wave, you have Junius's ult on Zenial, which creates a bunch of graphics on the ground, and then you have the ult from L'Oreal, which creates a whole bunch of graphics on the ground. When that stuff's all going on, finding those two blue flames it's difficult, man. It's hard. And not to mention you're getting so much push forward when that guy shows up behind you, and you got fed to the point where you were easily one-shotting people before they ever became visible. It was solid. So good job, guys.
It was well played. I shot called that game too.
Yeah, you guys' execution was perfect. So good job.
Thank you.
Ignis mid lane.
Yeah, and that was really good. I was happy that they chose Ignis for our comp.
No, you diving the Ignis FOA.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm not gonna let that go.
Rogue is trying to get out of solo queue mindset. Occasionally he sees blood still.
I know. I'm
They were telling me when that Ignis is there, they were like, just end the game, and I was like, bro, but there's an Ignis there.
Sometimes Rogue can't help himself. When he sees old man booty, he gets all kinds of focused
The
on
thing
it.
is, I was like, bro, I'm super fed right now. I can kill him. He was full health too, and I jumped on the tower and killed him.
Bro, Alpha.
If he had killed you, I would never have let you down. Never.
All right, guys. Good game.
Yep, GG's. Thank you.
All right, GG. Peace.
All right, dudes. That is going to be the end of the stream. We had 4 solid. This was probably some of our best stuff that we've seen. Take away my game. The other 3 games tonight were top notch. Wouldn't you say, Pistol?
Yeah, I think so.
I think this was a really solid game as far as that stuff. I really thought that more than you guys, Pistol and Alpha, losing, that they just executed their comp really well. Not only the pick and ban phase, when you guys banned Malik, the switch to Kresh was solid. The only guy on their team that didn't make sense to their comp was Ryoma. Ryoma didn't fit that comp at all. But everyone, and L'Oreal's a great tower diver. She's a really good bully hero. And I don't know if you guys heard, I gave Junius the MVP, his Zenial game, but you guys don't know. But dude, if you guys watch stream tomorrow, Alpha and Pistol, dude, Junius was literally bouncing from one tower to the next, just knocking down minion waves. You guys would have done so much more damage to towers if it wasn't for Junius. So good job on him. It was solid support gameplay. But all right, guys, that is going to be the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back tomorrow night with our final night of placement scrimmages. So thanks for watching, and as always, until next time.